That's it. We're back here at The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, where we are doing the DLC. Finally, tis time. Like I said before, this had been up until now a no upgrades teleport free run, but I'm now going to use the fast travel just because it'll be. I got the full experience of doing all the dungeons and everything without fast traveling and all the shrines, so I'm like, yeah, we don't need to stop doing that anymore. It's tedious to not take all the time. But just a few notes I had before we get all into it. Number one, while I was gotta get out of this clown suit and this hellhole. While I was looking around the soundtrack for the Divine Beast Va, whichever one is the bird, for last episode's outro, I discovered some interesting stuff that people were saying that apparently that each shrine theme contains an SOS signal, like as part of the instrumentation that's meant to be from the champions in their last minutes, which is both scary and sad and unfortunate. Where were my purple? Right, and that when you're doing the Rito quest, the SOS comes in later than any of the others because obviously Proud Rivali over there doesn't want to ask for help. And that's just an interesting thing, and just Zelda's full of great details like that, and so when I read that a few months ago when I was editing, or however long it was ago that I was editing that video, I was like, damn, that's sad, and I figured I'd share it. So, in order to just begin the trial of the sword, which I believe is the first wave of the DLC, Champion's Ballad being the second one, you need to have the Master Sword. Now, under ordinary circumstances, let me eat something. Oibs, we need to have 13 hearts to do such a thing, and we obviously have the spirit orbs with which to get such things. And there is a method once you, if you should spend the upgrades to then burn them again and and bring yourself back down to 3 hearts. But I was also very kindly informed about a certain glitch that can be performed with rather minimal preparation around here that will permit you to get the Master Sword without the whole rigmarole of having 13 hearts. And my understanding is that to start the trial of the sword, you then need to place it back in the pedestal, but that's a little harder to do if you pull it out with this glitch way, but that it can still be done. You just have to approach it from a very particular angle until the icon says place instead of pull. Nevertheless, the method involves something like looking up at the sky, just so that the pull icon appears, but then also placing a campfire down and looking at it so that it says sleep, and you need to be equidistant from the two so that both icons technically appear at once, and you use the sleep one, but then you mash A while sleeping, and it pulls it out without doing any of the event. Something like that. So let me try it without looking up any more than that right now, and just kind of ad-lib it and see if this works at all. We have a fire weapon, and we sure do. Alright, so we want to be at a point where pull and sit kind of appear at the same juncture, so like, and if I hit morning and now I'm just going to mash A through this, does it do the thing? Or I guess I'm facing kind of the wrong way. But let's give it a try. Alright, I didn't do it. Maybe if we, oh, okay, hang on. Maybe I want to get on the other side of it. Because what we want it to be is that, because the sit option disappears once the fire's gone. So I think the idea is you want it to be that without the fire, it would now say pull. And I don't know why everyone says you have to look up at the sky, but I'm going to try it. I didn't do it. Why is there another campfire? I could have sworn I only put down one bundle of wood. Oh, I see. If I'm looking down, it says pull, but now it says sit. I guess this is the stance I want then. Are you supposed to look back down when you wake up, or? I know I could look this up, but hang on. Aha! It's as easy as that. Perfect. Sweet, so we'll just shove that in my back pocket. Yes, what an excellent idea. So you get that. It doesn't add you an extra inventory slot like it would normally. But with that done, we should be able to... now it says pull, obviously, but there's an option you can get where it says place, so that we can start the actual trial of the sword. Or maybe I can just hit it and... Nope, that's trying to pull the sword that is technically there. There's some angle you're supposed to be able to walk up to it that it changes to place. I think I'm probably okay to save here, because even if... this is obviously rather buggered. I think you can get the 13 hearts requisite to do it normally, and then draw the nothing, and then it counts, and all this stuff happens normally, I think. Although it could be that they patched it, and you now need to have done the actual drawing of the sword, even if you have the Master Sword item in order to place it. Unless I have to have it unsheathed. Or do you suppose maybe the same trick works with the fire? I don't see why it would, really, but let's give it a whirl anyway. Wonder what happens if I do it again anyway. Do I get another Master Sword? Probably not. Probably just goes into the pole sequence. Nothing happens, actually. I guess there's something like for a split second, the Master Sword becomes a normal takeable item, but for like one or two frames before the pole icon is registered when you wake up, and that's why this glitch works the way it does. But about pole... Oh, actually, you know, I heard that you might have to leave and then, like, sleep somewhere. Let's just head to a stable and sleep there. I'm gonna do my best to... You might have to save and quit also. And I guess there's no harm in doing that. I mean, we activated a glitch. It's not like I did something that's gonna permanently screw up the file, really. Oh, here we go. Chosen one. The hero called Link. That's me. The time has come. You are now ready to test the limits of your courage. At the place where you were united with the Master Sword, the sacred Korok Forest. Go there and heed the great Deku Tree's words. Do so and a glorious trail will be bestowed upon you. Aight. Sounds like fun. Will do. Cool. So you just had to leave, basically. I did remember reading that somewhere, but I forgot until just now. Genuinely, the only reason I prefer to do this rather than the thing with trading in the Spirit's Orbs and then trading them back is, I think that would actually honestly have been more time-consuming than figuring out how to do the glitch, considering it was pretty quick. And B, it's cool to have all 120 orbs in our pocket. We just get to keep them, like little collector's items. Wicked. Souvenirs. Well, when I die, I'll get to show these to Mipha. I'll make her a bracelet out of them. Hello, great Deku Tree. It's me, Link. The voices have told me to return.
What's this? A voice beckoned you here. I see. So the time has come. I shall now tell you all I know about the arduous trial that awaits you.
Okay. I can't see you. Can I take this helmet off first?
That sword you have reunited with, the Master Sword. It has yet to realize its true splendor. This trial shall test your courage to ensure you are worthy of this splendor.
By my recollection, completing this permits you to... Normally, it has an attack power 30, which is decent for a one-hander, and it gets up to 60 whenever you're near Ganon or Guardians. But by my recollection, completing this trial makes it always at 60, which is pretty substantial.
It is called the Trial of the Sword. It will challenge you as you have never been challenged before.
Yarg! Yeah, we're out of stamina. That's what happens when you try to do a spin attack out of stamina.
All of your weapons and armor will be sealed away. You must face your enemies without the tools you've come to rely on.
Well, that already happened over at Eventide Island.
Once you have tempered your soul and proven your wisdom and courage by completing the trial of the sword, the Master Sword shall truly be yours.
Okay.
Unless my eyes deceive me, you seem quite willing to take on this trial. A hero through and through. Now, Link, place the Master Sword in its pedestal.
Okie dokie. This sounds like fun. It's a shame I don't get to do it with all my cool outfits, but... Fine anyway. I'm up for the challenge. Now, it does say pull. Question is that just what it says, but it'll work as a place? Or do I have to have, now do something special to make it place? No, he's still going to try and pull it because of the fact that we, withdrew it through wrong means. There must be a way to get it to... easy as that. Just walk at it without facing it. Sure. Works for me. Hey, tell Mipha I love her! Well, Mipha will be able to see me where I'm going. Tell Pi I love her! Okie dokie. So we're gonna be bearers the day we were born, I suppose, at this point. Yes, we are. We have a sling around our back as though we would have had some weapon, but... To the Blade's chosen hero, in the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer the trial of the sword. You presently lack the power necessary to wield the true splendor of the Master Sword. Sorry, we're out of breath. You must fortify your mind, body, and soul by eradicating all obstacles that appear in this realm. Enemy has waves, is it? In this illusory realm of sacred mystery, anything can happen. All that you obtain here will be lost upon you. Return to the reality you know. Lost upon your return. Chosen arrow of the Master Sword. Overcome the trial of the sword and claim the blade's true splendor. Okay. Beginning trials. Sword Monk's Shrine. Sounds like fun to me. Oh, golly, Batman. Them peoples are all blue bokoblins. They're blue tier. Well, no matter, I shall yoink this tree branch. The map just says I'm in the Korok Forest, right? I've got a tree branch. I don't have huge weapons, weapon stashes, but that's sort of inconsequential, because I don't expect we'll be finding tons and tons of weapons. Interesting. So let's, so this is, basically these are going to be enemy waves, more or less. Is that the idea I'm taking from this? Good then. There are some ancient weapons over there by that. Oh no, they're not. That's just glowing blue because of everything else. So I could sneak over there and grab some weapons and to start with, and that would be rather good. I'll just have a look around the edges here just for anything else. Okay, I thought these were vines, but this is just the fire is behind metal. Or no, it's not fire even, it's just little lamps. Interesting, cool, got it. Enemy waves, I shall do my best. So I don't get any of the champion's powers either, right? Cannot be used now, right, okay. Dear Mifa won't save me now. And I don't have any of the fairies that I would have come to rely on either, meaning I am basically a one-hit kill. Well, depending on what kind of weapons they have. Which is why it is absolutely imperative. How did I even place that rock down like that? That we take their weapons away from them, I believe. Now, there is a spear in the ground over there. Of course, that's not one of the stronger spears. Most of their good weapons are over by that little log bench. So I'd really prefer. Oh, this is so cool the way. Ah, God, the ceiling is blinding. But this is so cool the way it's like all grass and like you can hear crickets and stuff, but it's still clearly like underground in a big crypt. I've seen like screenshots of this, but this is my first time in the zone, and it's hype as hell, man. I love this. I don't know that we'll be doing all of the Trials of Sword in one episode. I'll probably split it up into several, but for what it's worth so far, this is dope. Okay. No. Well, I buggered that one, didn't I? It's fine. They won't pursue us very far, I don't think. And in fact, this might give me a handy moment to sort of outpace them and just take a few of the weapons that they left behind, because they didn't bring all of them. They didn't have enough hands to. So I can at least equip myself a bit before coming back and stealthing them, I suppose. All kinds of weapons we got here. Start with the tree branches because it's our weakest one. I can grab that stake, but it's sort of inconsequential at the moment, I feel. What I'd like to do is break this encounter, go to the stealth, and oh, they just set their own stuff on fire. Well, actually, if I can get them to do that a whole bunch, then I don't even need to take them out. That would be much easier. I'd like that spear, though. Please don't burn. Thank you. Yes, everyone else should come over here. This is the best place to go to fight me. That's right, stand in the fire. This is an excellent idea. Oh, right, you regen. I gotta... Whoop. Well, that was silly that I didn't capitalize off that after they, Shall I just try and take them out now before they get too far in recovery from that horrid wound they just sustained? I'd like their sword! Ah, well, I just got the shield. Don't. Spin attack, get you both on the floor. You're almost gone, so I don't want to get that done before I go doing the rest of this. I wonder if it's going to teleport me to the lower, strata of this once the second I finish the encounter. Now that I've done damage, I really have to follow up because on this difficulty, they get to natural regen, which means your weapon durability sinks pretty quickly. How did I miss that? Oh god! I don't want to talk about it, just do the normal melee attack. And I'll throw to finish it off. Yeah! And take the other spear here, because this is another not terribly strong weapon. Oh, did I make them drop their sword? I'll have that then, before you do. I hope it doesn't teleport me down instantly. No, actually, I think I saw a teleport pad that would bring me probably down over there, right? So I should have time to loot this before we are brought onward. Okay, good. Sweet, works for me. They didn't drop any bits. The reason I wanted to loot this place was not only because I expect there are some good stuff in these barrels I didn't burn like an idiot. Ooh, and some toasty mushrooms and all. How is saving? You cannot save right now. Ooh, so if I die on one of these lower levels, do I go back to the top? That's something unfortunate. What I wanted here was to check the grass, because I could use some fairies if they're going to drop them, although that may not be what happens. I want to be careful about not wasting any of my durability on the trees, though. What I didn't realize was that I was allowed to use these. So we should absolutely do that. Gather some resources here. it might be worthwhile to get some firewood as well. I don't know that we'll have a tremendous capacity to start any fires down here, but I do get the paraglider, right? Yes, I do. So, if we start enough fires, we can get an updraft for that, which could be helpful in combat. You never know. Trying to prepare as much as possible here. It's starting to look like nothing really drops from the grass down here, which I suppose I could have guessed. But I trust but verify your instincts. Nevertheless, we can get coralic leaves from up here, which could be very handy in keeping away some foes that are dastardly. I really could do with a fairy or two, but well, that's how it goes anyway. If the first stratum of the beginning trial was all blue bokoblins with some decent hefty weapons, I reckon we're gonna hit one-hit kill territory very soon. I worry, anyway. Right, I'll just grab this last bit of firewood and we'll set off. All the healing items in the world won't help me if I get one-shotted, so I don't know how much use we'll get out of the materials we've gathered as it stands, but that's no reason not to gather them anyway, because I don't know for a fact what kind of weapons they're gonna have anywhere. And just last check to be absolutely sure nothing's gonna jump out of this grass. No crickets that might give us some elixirs later if there's a cooking pot. No fairies, nothing of that nature. Well, I did miss an acorn or something, so that's good. Ooh, yummer. Great, we've got food to help us through a little bit, but only if we don't get one-shotted, so let's be very cautious with... Oh man, I missed some trees. Very cautious with all this. So I don't know if the way they phrased it made it sound like their beginning trials, it's going to be like 5 floors of this. So assuming there's like an easy, medium, and hard one that are about 15 battles altogether, that's pure guesswork on my part. Right? Down or up or wherever we're going next. We're going there. This is hype. I like this. Been a while since I had a good combat challenge.
My blood boils for battle.
Oh, Jesus, but not like this. This is scary. They've got all kinds of stuff over here. Underground floor 2, beginning trials. Right, so floor 2 of the beginning trials. There are more trials ahead. I can really do with a bow around now, I tell ya. Gotta remember, though, that I get all these powers as well, so if there's ever any point where they might be useful, that's something we want to know. So that Choo-Choo is burning up the grass a whole bunch and giving me an easy way up there now, as it stands, actually. But I might want to just jump from a tree. It's probably going to be easier. I'll sneak off and take out this fire Choo-Choo first, which is that they don't interrupt anything else that we're trying to do. It's my weakest weapon. It'll be the leaf, I guess. But let's not do that. Let's use the woodcutter's axe, because it's rather unwieldy. And I won't want it for something as nimble as the bokoblins. Some stealth wouldn't go amiss here, but it'll be difficult without any stealthy gear. Well, actually, this thing doesn't appear to see me. Oh, it just might have figured it out. Okay, wait, hang on, before you do... Oh, I didn't mean to slam that on the ground, but that worked out well enough. Wow, I sort of expected that thing would survive more than just the one hit. Or did I hit it in some middle of some sort of attack, causing it to explode or something? Fortunately, these ones don't appear to be able to see me from there. My hope was just kind of to run onto there and sort of knock them all down and then throw bombs down at them, so I didn't really have to fight them hand-to-hand, because only one of them's got a bow. Oh, one of them's got a bow. That's not great. Alright, let's give this a try, shall we? Probably the bow one's priority in that case. Oh, there are 2 archers, actually. It's grabbing some on the ground. Oh, it's decided it's not edible. What a shame. I suppose I could throw a weapon down there. Oh, well, I could throw bombs down there as it stands. And I've got sort of a sight line in between me and most of them. That wasn't really close enough. And they don't really seem to hear the noise of it. They don't tend to, by my recollection. Whoa, actually that one seems sort of frenzied by something. Maybe it did hear that. If I throw it here, can I actually get it up onto there? Yes, I can. So I might be able to take you out without alerting the suspicions of any of the others, because they don't love each other very much, to the point that they're very concerned when one of them starts dying. Even when they start natural regening, they don't regen all the way. They regen like half of the damage you dealt to them, so I'm still dealing damage here, even if I don't catch them in time to get the whole health bar gone before they start regenerating, because they regenerate really fast. Bang. I got them to drop their weapon. I'm gonna go take this one out. Bang. Just shush now. Don't make a big deal about it. God, you're gonna draw the archer's attention so fast. Oh man, I really made a mess of that. It's fine. I can get back into stealth. Were those lightning arrows I just saw being knocked? No, okay. That somehow, in spite of all my slamming around, the others are none the wiser. Or maybe they just really didn't like that one. Right, good. If I'm very cautious and creep up onto this branch, actually that tree over there would probably be better. I could probably do something similar to this archer up here. Okay, I'm gonna need to climb this bit with my actual climby skills and not... Oh no, it's looking right over here. No, 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 no. Not what you're thinking. All the things you're thinking are incorrect. At least after this bit, we'll have a bow. I don't know how many arrows, but... Headshots do wonders, even with a weaker bow. Man, it's looking right at the tree I want to climb. Maybe we try this one. Oh, I'm not especially hidden here, am I? I don't suppose I'll be able to make that throw with a bomb. But maybe I can jump over its sightline. Aha! There we go. No! Wait! This is the branch I wanted to be at, because I should be able to make the throw from... Oh, this is a very steep-looking branch. Yes, okay. I should be able to make a throw from here, right? Bang! And I can at least get you off the platform, and maybe just set one down at the base of this tree where you're about to be. Bang! Bang! And they're going to try and run back here. Bang! Ah, it wasn't close enough. Lucky I had the upgraded bombs for this. My worry is if I try and jump down there to start sort of fighting that one that's up on the platform, that archer there is going to make me... Alright, well that one there down there now is just like having a bit of a crisis, and it seems to have decided that... Oh, that didn't go the way I wanted it to. It seems to decide that it's not content to... Oh, hey, no, wait! Get off this tower! It's my tower now. I've seized it. Okay, well that's good. So that one obviously is privy to my presence, but it's broken sightline with me, so it might be confused. But I should be able to throw bombs down at one or a few people here. Okay. I can just bat it back and forth. And ideally not accidentally blow it up so that it comes up here. Then, ah, damn it. It's fine, I'll just set it down here. And hit both of them! No, just that one. If I can just play this safe with bombs. Oh, the archer has made me. Oh, bugger. Die! That scared the balls out of me. I thought I was at the sightline. Okay, this is now very, very bad. Okay, it's fine. The archer can't hit me from here, and I can get them both. Like, that's one. God, you're such a great shot. A bit of this, and a bit of that. And a bit of that. Shoot. Okay, that was really messy. I can obviously run up the ladder and melee that one once they've lost my scent. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I can sprint like that to draw your focus. You're gonna come and try and melee me. I can just get punched in the face. Yep, that's part of the plan. I'm trying to get this out. Okay, should be able to finish you this way because the other one can't see any of this. Oh, I think they're trying to shoot me, but they know they can't hit me. Okay, so I can finish that. Right, okay, and this last one should be pretty trivial. I don't want to use any apples yet, because I could set them on fire to make them better. In fact, I'm actually going to do that now. Oh, do I have anything to start a fire with? Not really, do I? Shoot. Well, let's pray that there's some flint, as there's a flint supply somewhere around here. Ooh, it's one of the arrows they tried to shoot me with. Okay, if I can just get my way up here, I can start with a sneak attack, which, no, I can't. Never mind. I'll wait till they turn around. I might be able to pull a sneak attack if I do that, and that'll be better for our weapon durability. In fact, if I can pull a sneak attack, I'd better do it with one of the heavier weapons. So I'll do that with this. If I can crack it. It can hear every step I take on the ladder, so I gotta get it right up so that it just need one step. I don't even know if it'll be able to hear the last step I make up, but I'll wait for it to turn around and hope that I can just make this last little step completely in silence. Turn around now. There's nothing that would ever want to do you harm. I don't want to do you harm. If you... Ah! Ah! Okay, it's fine. It's gonna... Yeah, I can stagger it well enough. And actually, it's more weapon efficient to do it with bombs at this point, I guess. So why would I even bother with the other thing I was doing, which was my weapons? Yeah! Okay, there we go. That's that. And I've got finally a bow. Weren't there two archers? I must have left a bow somewhere by mistake. Oh, right, I blew up a bunch of people over there and didn't take their weapons. Okay. That one was a little dicier because I got caught in between stuff. Yeah, use a lot of my food. Mercifully, they were not one-shotting us. It was around here that I was doing that thing where I was blowing everyone up like 6 times. So you'd think their weapons would be here. What is that? Ooh, hello! Oh, it's somehow actually even less than the rusty broadsword. I guess it isn't a broadsword, that's why. But there was another bow, right? I hope I didn't accidentally set it on fire somehow. I blew up the one archer that was like around here that I blew them up. Oh, but I might have had them drop their weapon by accident before that point. I'll have a look in the grass for it. Probably if it gets into a situation where it looks like I'm about to die again, I should just eat the raw apples, even though I could get a bit more use out of them if I baked them. Just that extra quarter heart, which will be obviously quite crucial here. I don't have a way to light them right now, and it's better that I eat them and not die and have no baked apples than wait to try and bake them and die because I wasn't healing with them. But there are a few more supply crates up there that I should be able to... And down here, in fact, that I should be able to... Ah, here's that other bow. Very good. Should have a few more supplies here before we carry on. Something fell over there. Ooh, some bundles of arrows. Is that what they both are? Don't mind that one bit. 11 will do me for a bit. I bet there are people who have done the trial of the sword with only hitting with, like, improvised weaponry, like only battling with rocks and stuff. It would be quite arduous to do so on master mode when they regenerate, but it'd be good fun to try it on a normal mode file. It would probably be pretty boring in the end. Just a lot of lining things up and missing. Right, let's get up there and check any of the remaining bits of... Sift through the rest of their supplies and see if there's anything we can use. This is wickedly cool, though. I love this. Because there are some like tougher bosses we would take. Oh, there was a bow here. Sweet. So there were 3 of them that had bows, or I guess they just left a bow here. There's some tough fights in this game, but it's rare that it gives you just a chance to just be like, this is a whole... Because they have like, there's the tests of strength, but that's a 1v1, and in this game, 1v1s versus battling hordes of enemies is a very different beast, especially on Master Mode when they can regenerate, because you have to manage all of them at once and sort of focus down one at a time if you want to make any progress. I unfortunately sent those fruits all everywhere. It looked like 2 prom fruits and 1 banana bunch. I've got some arrows as well that I didn't even notice falling. Oh wow, tons of arrows. Surely there were at least 2 palm fruits I saw rolling by though, right? I'm not losing my mind? Nevertheless, I can't really complain about this. At which point, I think I'll eat these 2 apples just to be safe now that we've got a bit of a few more supplies. There'll be more supplies in the future, and I can... Ah, there we go. There's the other palm fruit. We won't even have to use them if we're just a little more careful in this next one than we were with this one. Especially now that we've got arrows. The thing is, once you get them down off their platform, even if you don't have high ground on them, if you are on even ground, why don't I see any enemies? Oh, they're blobs and stuff. Choo-choos even. Even if you could get them to where you're on even ground, that's right side better because you can melee them then and hit them with bombs and stuff, which are unlimited, naturally. In fact, the bombs are especially upgraded, arguably even more powerful than most of these basic weapons. They're just a little less wieldy. Ooh! That's all wood, so I can even just blow that off its platform. Oh bugger, was the chest made of wood too? I suppose so. What was in it? A boomerang! Hello, Dolly. I never got much use out of throwing them in this game, because they work the same way as a sword, and the one-handers work well enough for my liking anyway. Bugger, there probably were chests in the other floors that I just straight up missed. Didn't realize there would be such boons hanging around. Should have scoured the area more carefully. Nevertheless, I only see 1 choo-choo here, but I'm desperately wary of that point in the center. I'm not really taking this opportunity to get too much more firewood because I don't see that we're ever going to need more than 12 here. It's not as though we can sell it, and they said we'll lose it all the stuff we get here when we return. Somewhat like Eventide, so no use in hoarding any of it, I suppose. I only see 1 choo-choo, but I bet there are going to be some stall foes, not stall foes, but foes that are stall before we leave here. Well, not necessarily in this room, but that was the vibe I got from... Oh, okay, no, it's just a wave of several different choo-choos, right. It doesn't appear that any of the enemies are dropping their normal resources, so you don't get to drop any... I should definitely take advantage in a moment, though, right when I take out the last one, to set a fire so I can roast some food. Right. This is surely close enough. Just throw it there. It'll be a campfire we can deal with in a minute. Right, okay, this is easy enough to deal with all these. We just gotta make sure we're out of the way of the explosions. Right. Low stress so far. God, that's a massive explosion, that. Do you reckon that would one-shot us? I don't really care to find out. Let's roast up our resources while we have the chance now. I don't suppose we're going to find a cooking pot down the line, so may as well just bake them alight. I think I got all that right. Yep. Oh, there's something else here. Did I let it burn? Yes, I did. Sorry. That's no longer edible. That's just a big pile of ashes. Oh, get back in the fire, you. This side of the fire is good. And poof, there we go. Can I rest at the fire? Not a good time. Good shout. Good shout. So do you reckon there'll be thunder ones coming after us the second we take down this fire one? Let me just get clear of the center in that case before I detonate it. Bang. Oh no, that's all. That's this floor. Cool. Works for me. Anything else we would want before carrying on? I don't suppose we're going to use enough firewood that we're really going to need much more than what we've got now. Would I use only just the one on that? Yeah, and it'll be easy. And I assume there are going to be trees with which to get it on every floor, so I think it'll be a waste of time to get any more at the moment. And so far, rocks haven't turned into anything, enemies haven't dropped their normal resources, and there hasn't been anything from the grass. So owing to an assumption that I'm not missing a chest, which, hey, look, there's one right now, we should be going. Which is to say, we should not be going because, hey, look, there's one right now. Now this one is a little bit different because, never mind, I've got an idea. Have we got anything wood? We've got the boomerang. I think I'm less interested in the Boko bat though, so let's start with this. Set it on fire and just throw it up there. Oh, it just smashed through it. Well, that works. It's not what I was expecting. Hello. What be ye? Fire arrows. Most delightful. You can start a fire even if there are no fire choo-choos in the future now. Get some better weapons therefore. And we've got some healthy food here. Oh, the big palm fruit. Oh, because they normally do one, now that's 1.5. Excellent. Marvelous. I say we carry on. No time to waste around here. So it seems like maybe each floor does have one chest hanging up in one of those little platforms. So I must have missed the first two. What floor are we on? The third? Or no, we're on the fourth floor now, so I guess I missed the first one. Wonderful. Another platform base. I don't spy any bokoblins or they're Lizalfos, and they're just being sneaky. Moblins, perhaps? One bokoblin up at the top there. Oh, they made me immediately. They've rumbled us. Oh, shoot. Oh, bugger. And they've alerted everyone else. Well, at least I get to see now where everyone is. Okay, so there are more people. They're all bokoblins, it seems. Oh, man, okay. These ones have now chased after me. I gotta find somewhere to hide that the one in the sky can't see me. I suppose I could try and hide up at the top of this ladder, but if someone shoots me off it, I'm gonna die from falling. Oh, no, I've got my glider. So, that's a high tier bokoblin there. Don't touch me. I don't know if any archers can see me from here, or if they're about to... Did someone just hit me with a rock? I think they might have done. That one's got a bow, but they're just interested in blowing their horn for the moment. They're just flee. I can dodge a bit with hopping. Oh, there's one up here. No. Okay, hang on. I need to find a smart way to get you off without... Well, that's the level of usefulness that I am able to employ on a daily basis. Let's think of something else. I panicked because I was like, let's just throw drop a remote bomb. But that would have blown up the rest of the explosives and therefore us. Have they lost us? Oh, they've lost us. Perfect. I can actually have a moment to look around here. Oh, that archer hasn't. Just need to get behind a tree. Oh, man, you guys have incredible eyesight. Okay, do I have a thrusting weapon? I do. I've got the halberd. Okay, it seems dumb because I just messed it up. But I'm going to go up there to where that one was. And I'm going to, Oh, they've got fire arrows. Oh, please say they're not going to detonate my explosives once I'm up here. I'm going to knock this one off with the thrusting weapon. I think I would have, if I had swung the axe, it would have probably hit the bombs, which is why I didn't do it, but with this I should be able to get you off. Off now! And that fall might even take you out. Okay, good. And now I have 2 TNT things to use and some cover, so I can plan my next move. Okay. You with the horn, I'm gonna ask you, please kindly, to get off your platform. Blonk. Oh, the fall took them out. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I guess it's a pretty tall platform. That's excellent. So we managed to sort of seize an area here. This TNT could be very useful, but I'd have to lure someone down to the bottom here first. The one with the club is going to be rough. Oh, they noticed that. If I huck this over here and it tumbles sort of down the stairs, would that be of any use? I could sort of knock them over the edge, but not too far. They healed the whole thing there, because I didn't do enough damage in succession. Can I make it that far? No, I'll never make that. Now what to do here It seems that knocking them off will be a useful strategy. It seems to one-shot the blue ones from the top of this, but I think other than that, this might just need a bit of melee finessing. We might just have to take the path of the warrior here and go head-to-head with these ones. The real trick is that one down there absolutely knows I'm up here. So even though these ones don't seem to know, if I go down there, I'm sure that one will be like, he's up there! And then all of them will swarm me, and then it'll be tough to get back up here. I want to think of a brilliant way to use this. Does anyone know if you use stasis on it, does it fly and then blow up, or does the repeated impact of you hitting it up front just blow it up in your face? Well, hopefully I can block it, and if not, this is probably going to be the dumbest way I've died in this game ever. I'm going to try using some stasis here and blow it into the middle of that. Well, but even then, it'll only take out... It won't one-shot that one, I doubt. Never mind, actually. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to... This is so stupid. I'm gonna pull my boomerang because that's decent attack power. I'm gonna grab my bow and my 21 arrows. I'm gonna fly in over that one, try and bullet time them to get as many headshots as possible, and then just go to town with my boomerang before anyone else shows up. Which means I should have had them be closer to us. Oh, you know what? Actually, it makes more sense to get the archer gone now, doesn't it? Yes, let's do that. Okay, start with dropping bombs. And again. And again. Bang! Okay, I got the archer gone. That's actually, that's good progress. Let's go regroup. Heidi Tower again. Back on the Heidi Tower. Up on the Heidi Tower. Oh, there's a spear down there. Must be from the one that I blew off this thing. Is that all the archers I just took out? I think it might have been. Oh, someone else could take their bow, but I don't suppose they're that smart, are they? If they've got a weapon in their hand, they don't like to drop it. Okay, that was good. So now I can actually employ some stealth or something now that that one and their watchful eye are gone. All right, you. Let's see now. I suppose that one next. I don't know where the others are. There's one there, one at the bottom now. There's one on that sort of second level that you can sort of see in between. But I don't think there's anyone hanging around that one, so let's start with them now. I'll try and get some stealth in with the sledgehammer. No, I'll go with the rusty claymore, because I'd rather not use that. You're entirely silent if you just drop to the ground, I believe. Which means I can do a sneak strike here. Do some good damage. Falling damage as well. Followed up with some more bombs, I guess. Bang! That wasn't fast enough. Shoot. I'll grab the halberd. There are a few blue ones here. We can do some extra damage with bombs as well. I got this one's loot off them. Okay, you. So you've got a broadsword, which is bad because you're gonna be pretty quick with that. I can get a flurry rush here. Am I about to go over the edge? I might be, but just in case I'm not, let's try it anyway. Oh, I'm about to go over the edge for sure. Okay, well, that was dumb. I got one of the blue ones, and that sneak strike I did on one of them rendered its health a little lower. Oh, not much. You really do have to engage them openly. If you wait too long in stealth, it's tricky. But now that this one's back on the top, I'm gonna try for a sneak attack on them and then follow it up with just a barrage of hits. Okay, so sneak attack, best pull out our heaviest weapon again. The unfortunate thing is that these two are very close, so I want to be sure that the other one doesn't notice when I do this. Okay. I'm just gonna go ham with this. Okay, that broke, but I got their sword out of it, which is pretty sweet. And they took some falling damage. I might be able to finish them with the bomb here. Well, that was the square root of useless, that was. Ooh, some more arrows, though. Let's just grab that before we carry on here. I want to get that one's health gone before they regenerate too much. Where are they? They're still hanging around down here. And they've got no weapon now. This is the perfect time. Screw it. I'm going in with the broadsword. They picked up some other weapon, but... I was going to spin attack to get them on the ground. The other one, don't hit me. Spin attack. Don't touch me, you. Whoa, careful now. I can use a weaker weapon on you. Let's go use this. Get rid of this silly axe. Alright, and ouch! That was really bad. I think maybe you can't flurry rush that move. Alright, best to just go all in with spinning on this. No, not you spinning, me spinning. Even this thing is just crap against even the blue ones, but it's got lots of durability, so I'll just be patient here, and so I don't have to use any better weapons on this, because we don't really know how many of these tiers there are, and it seems like the other one on the upper level hasn't made us yet. They don't know what we're doing down here. Bang! And it's got your weapon out of you, actually, and which is better fine, because this is not a very good weapon either, so I may as well use it on you. Okay, now it's just the last one, right? I think so. I think it may be time to go loud. Oh, hello! Mighty good. Oh, this one's down here now. Hey, whoa, They've got a big weapon, which is good. But it's no reason to be overconfident. This is not the weapon we want to use. Let's get a flurry rush with the soldier's broadsword. Make the most out of it. That floored them pretty good. I'll try and hit them with the spear, but I think they don't stagger in the same way that their blue cohorts do. I'll try and go for a headshot here, just to stagger them out of that. Okay, no, they do stagger somewhat, more than I was thinking. Let's go for some bomb hits here. Don't use our weapons too much. Oh, I've got my hand tangled on my cord. If you alternate between them, you can more or less just go without stopping. The way it stopped on the ground was really funny. Well, I didn't stagger it at all. That was close. Alright, that's that. That one was super hairy. The way that map was shaped was really good. It made it for a very tense fight. 18 damage on that one. That's gonna be the one we use for stealth takedowns henceforth. I'll grab this club. That was the 4th one, so I expect it'll be 5. If we can't save in the middle, then they wouldn't want to make it too horribly long, right? So they'd probably make it 5 battles you have to do in a row. I hope. We're getting lots of good weapons out of these, though, so I might not have to use just the garbage ones from at this point. I blew up some a supply crate at some point, and I got a few of the arrows from it, but I don't know that that was all that there was to get from it. Ooh, this one's got a few arrows too. Let me make sure I don't accidentally walk into the teleporter. I'm getting the sense we should be starting up a bit more archery here now that we've got all these good bows and tons of arrows. More arrows than I probably have above ground. Oh, hello, another one of these. Wowie. As I've said, I'm not too fond of the two-handers in this game, but can't deny that damage, and it'll be well worth it. The good bomb. A good bomb? No, sorry, a good stealth attack. And or swinging charge spinny thing. Very good. I didn't see all the fruit that just fell down here. Ah, there we go. That's not bad. I thought that's about the number of fruit I remembered seeing fall. Just check this tower for any last few things we were missing. I was saying earlier that I figured we wouldn't even find enough items to fill up all of our slots, but it's starting to seem at this point like perhaps that was a lie. We're finding weapons left and right. I think I looted this place pretty thoroughly by accident when we first came up here and I started throwing bombs everywhere. Right, excellent. Man, I assume you get like to like save and stuff in between the beginning trials and the other trials, right? You don't have to do them all at the same in one run, right? Because that would be pretty. Because they're going to get much harder as I don't have any armor and only 3 hearts and minimal stamina. I am going to become a one-shot later on in these trials, I presume, so... Which, you know, is nothing new. We've dealt with that before in this game, but to do several enemy waves back-to-back with no fairies, no Mifa, and being a one-shot, that's a little bit of a different beast. So I hope there aren't too many more in these beginning trials, and that the beginning trials are separate from the other trials. I'm guessing it goes beginning, and then intermediate, and then challenging. Oh, there's more. So this is the 5th or 6th? Floor 5. So, I pray this is the final one. Oh, that moblin is just stalking around as it stands. Might be able to get a start off on them with stealth. And the moblins are, make no mistake, very formidable, but additionally sort of slow and not incredibly bright. And that said, the ones with spears are still quite quick. They saw me immediately. Let's go for some headshots here to knock you over. Oh, dear. Did anyone else notice that and is coming to help? Because I don't think they did, but that would be very bad if it were true. Oh, see how fast that swing was? That stab? That was very bad. Okay. If I can get lots of headshots, I can keep you floored. Oh, this is not doing enough damage. This is bad. I'm gonna run. I don't feel comfortable engaging them in a 1v1 because that thrust is incredibly fast and will probably one-shot me. I'm gonna get on top of this this base of theirs just to evade their notice. When my mother plays this game, anytime she finds one of these skull rocks, she's only ever dropping bombs down to the eyes to take them out. And here that would be an excellent strategy because there's tons of TNT in there. If not one-shotting anyone, we'd be able to do a number on them. Do the bombs floor the moblins? Because if not, it might be even easier to take them out with the bombs. That one actually noticed that. That was weird. Most of them tend to be pretty oblivious. Or just don't care. I'll put this in here. Blow a bunch of them up with TNT. Did a fair number on them. It didn't take any of them out, I don't know. It did anyway. Set a few of them on fire. That one there is pretty low on health. I might be able to take it out if I... Bang. Okay, I'm going to go for some very risky headshots here so I can finish one of them off at least. I didn't even nearly do the amount of I was expecting, but that one was on fire, so that's good. I'm gonna get out of the way of this one with the two-hander now, thanks. I assume you go all the way back to the beginning if you die on any one of these, right? So that's why I'm like so damn tense. If you only go back to the beginning of this room, then that's fine, but otherwise it's gonna be pretty scary. Okay, I should be able to do bombs for the rest of these bunch. They're gonna hang around in this corner. I wouldn't like that weapon to get burned away and disappear, but I guess we've got enough that it won't be too bad if that does happen. The moblins I've done nothing to do with whatsoever, and these bunch, there are 2 in here, right? That one's found a shield. Was that steak? Oh, did it just heal itself by finding some steak? What the hell? Where did that come from? Nevertheless, there's still one that's rather injured in here, right? Oh, did they find something to eat too? Why do you guys have so much steak? What the hell? Alright, clearly a more hands-on approach is necessary here. But it's not just their weapons that give attack power. Unlike myself, where it's just... my attack power is just that of my weapon, they have little strength buffs as well. Shoot. This is gonna be tough. Didn't expect them all to just pull steaks out of nowhere. What the hell was that? Alright, I'm gonna have to be a bit courageous here. I'm gonna go for, I'm going to try and bring one of these moblins off into the corner and just duel them. We're capable of it, it's just that the stakes are incredibly high should I falter. I'm just going to fire a warning shot into their head to get their attention. Hopefully they don't choose to bring their friends over. And I can just have a one-on-one with them here. I'm choosing the lance one first because they are going to be harder by my reckoning. Oh, I actually got that. I wasn't expecting to. Should we flurry rush with the spiked bat? Sure. And I might just pull a bit of the wheelie around thing with this after as well. If I just keep twirling around you like this, you won't be able to keep up with me, I don't think. Alright, manage that. God, I was not expecting to manage that flurry rush. First attack they threw out. Right, good. We should be able to pull something similar on the other end one, Moblin, and it should be even easier as they are not likely to move quite as quickly with their two-hander. Or with their pole arm as the other one was with their two-hander as the polearm one was, which is also a two-hander, but you see what I mean. They're a great weapon. Where is that other one? It's like off in the woods or something. I don't see its life trace anywhere. Oh no, it's right here. Well, same trick should work anyway. I'll get its attention with an arrow. This bow is kind of crap, but whatever. We're using it for this anyway. Fire arrows will be rather useful in this, because you can do a bit of damage over time. Alright. If I get that flurry rush again, I'm going to probably use one of the big two-handers here. Maybe I'll use this. Because we're probably going to want this for the feature. Well, it depends anyway. See if I can get the flurry rush first. Sure. Works for me. I gather it probably would have been nicer to break the other ones that I don't have two that are sort of almost broken, but I'm just trying to get this done right now. Oh, that was bad. I didn't do that right. I could get the other one, though. Did almost half its health that first time, so I should be able to just finish this with like a giant jump swing or something. Let me even just... Yeah! Like that. Okay. And now I've got their club, which is not quite as good. Ooh, I don't believe I have this club in this file, in the book. Sure I do, never mind. What about the spear? Aha! Let's get a slightly more friendly pose than that. Yay! Let's hope we don't die now, because we'll lose that amazing photograph. Really want to save. Well, presuming and praying this is the last one of the beginner trials, because the rest of every challenge in this game is not terribly long, if you see what I mean. Like, even the divine beasts don't take that long to do. It's rare that they have anything that's sort of like a very long form gauntlet like this. So I'm assuming there's a break point in between each of the tier, and I'm going to guess that each of them has 5. And if that's the case, I guess we'll do them episode by episode. Because it's hit about an hour, and that's been mostly us doing this. This episode has. So, and perhaps that's how we'll split up the Trial of the Sword. That said, we're not done yet, because I still have to do this one, and I'm kind of a little nervous, actually. I think the wise thing to do is probably, since they've got melee weapons in there, just to kind of crouch up at the eye of their place and just rain down nonsense on them. Because taking on 2 in a melee fight sounds like a bad time to me. We've got plenty of arrows and a few of these high-powered bows. And there are more arrows in there. So headshot there. Headshot there. I shot them so hard they went, like, sliding back. That's wild. Whoa, did my arrow just curve around? That was so weird. I'll at least take out one of them like this, and then go for the other one. Oh, I probably should have taken out the other one this way, because fighting the ones with two-handers I find easier than fighting the ones with the one-handers. I'll do mix a few fire arrows in here. Are they really not made where I am yet? That's surprising. Ah, I hit the other one. My mistake. No, get out of the way! The other ones are generating. You're so mean. Oh, come on. Come on, I right went through your elbow. Oh, for God's sakes. I'm an awful shot. Bombs. Time for bombs. Bang. Okay, I finished one of them, and I think it's time to melee the other one. Okay, they've got a one-hander, so that's easier for them to wield. Let me just grab all this stuff here, because I missed half those shots. Okay, now, come on. How about you now? That one's pretty easy to get the rush on. Just think we can use one of our weaker weapons first. Sure, let's use the club here. If we just manage a bunch of flurry rushes and spin attacks to floor them and stuff, it won't be too bad. Because you can almost always consistently floor them if you do a hit with a spin attack, right? I think so. There's no spin attack with spears, though, so let's just pepper them with hits, I guess. The final hit does seem to be a launcher consistently, though. If we're just persistent here, I think they can't actually even get a hit on us. Some of the other higher tier ones are able to just sort of tank through that, but not these ones, apparently. And the thrusting weapons are, well, my preferred weapon. This one isn't especially strong, and the only real, like, special utility they have is a situation where you don't want to do a sweeping attack, like when we were on top of that platform. Traveler's Sword is probably more durable than the rusty ones, but I'll take it out now anyway, and I'll grab your club. I find their punch pretty easy to flurry most of the time, but there's not really any point at this moment when we can do this. Try not to hit the tree and waste any more durability than is necessary. Ah, well, we got it anyway. That one sounded a bit more triumphant than some of the other ones. Does that mean we're at the end of the beginner trials? Please? Can we say that? I'm getting very nervous about death and such. What was this other thing they dropped in I didn't pick up? Oh, it's the woodcutter's axe. I don't want to carry another one of these around. I probably won't even fight with this thing anymore. We've got enough weapons to tide us over to the end, however far away that may be, if this isn't the end of the beginner ones. Which I really hope it is. But if it isn't, we better make sure we don't leave any supplies unturned. We didn't find a chest up at the corner in that last one, did we? I suppose there's no reason that all the floors have to have one by any means, but man, it's so brilliant though. I understand why they have multiple events that strip away all your equipment, because it really does force you to interact with your surroundings more, which leads to some hype plays now and then. Right then, I think we've scoured this reasonably thoroughly. There are probably a few arrows I've shot somewhere that I'm missing to pick up, but alright, let's do it. Didn't find much food around there, and our supplies aren't terribly great at the moment. And you know what? You don't always get a chance really to make them up in the middle, so I suppose actually I'll make these up right now. Let's do that. Very good. That's the last of that bow, and one of our fire arrows used for that. And I'll wait till the gust goes away so that we don't launch all our food into the air. Haven't made much use of this leaf yet, but there are probably situations where it could be quite handy upcoming. I'm gonna hope that when I set these materials down, it doesn't light the rest of the grass on fire, therefore creating another updraft and they all fly away from me forever. You can roast the seeds, right? I think so. Good. Oh! Almost left the apple behind. Okay, here we go. This shield has been tiding us over pretty well. We've been doing a lot more dodging than blocking, though. Please say that's all for the beginner trials. Oh golly, that's a talus. Man. Sometimes those are not easy to dodge. It hasn't spotted me already though, right? Cripes, I gotta fight one of those? Oh man. I'm pretty sure those rocks will be a one-hit kill to me. We're gonna want to get on there and just give this thing no quarter. Which means we're gonna pull all the weapons we can from the sides of the arena first. Once you get on top of it, it can only do the little quarter of a heart damage it does to you when it shakes you off. So getting on once you're on top of it, you're sort of safe in a sense. Was there nothing there, or did I just launch it all over the shop? I probably could have used those in the battle, actually. I was just sort of assuming they had good stuff in them. Alright, there are a few big old two-handers hanging around the edges of this map, and I think that's what we're going to want to use. When we get up there, we're just going to want to pull the biggest two-hander we have and start wheeling around with it, using it as the counterweight. Inventory is full, but... oh, some TNT. Yeah, I'm going to not use any wise arse plans to try and launch TNT at this thing. Stasis probably will let you do that, but I'd rather not try that in the middle of an encounter. Perhaps that could be how we open the battle, but I'm not really feeling confident in that, to be honest. So let's just grab this last claymore and be done with it. I suppose I'll set this Traveler's Sword just on the ground here. I won't break it. Might want it after this. Perhaps it's 10 per 10 per stratum of this. All right. Oh, it woke up much faster than I was expecting. It's fine. We're on top of it now. This is what I was saying, is just I'm going to try and get on top of it and just twirl around like this. And it can kind of... let's throw this because it was about to smash. Let's roll another big stupid two-hander like the sledgehammer. These are pretty durable. Do for a bit more of this. It seems like we stunned it sort of with that. I'm about to fall off. I'm about to fall off the back. The music is starting again for some reason. Don't worry about why. It's about to shake me off. Oh, there's a quarter of a heart and a bit of the damage on when you land on the ground. That's not great. I'm gonna get behind a tree now. Please don't throw anything at me. Bye. Oh, threw a rock. Oh man. Oh, it's gonna regenerate if I don't do something fast. I gotta shoot some arrows and stuff. You'll let me eat a baked apple to fix up those wounds of mine. Or a wild berry. Why not? Okay. So move fast, gotta move fast. I don't want to do the damage here. Oh, it's more efficient to do that. I don't need to do the damage here. I just need to hit it with... Oh, I actually managed to hit it with that. Is it gonna fall over now? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. You. I can do a bit more damage here. Please don't shake me off just yet. Please find something more interesting to do. Then shake. Ah, it does that so fast. I thought you could recover from that with the paraglider more than you really can. Okay, it hasn't got its arms back. Or maybe this version never gets its arms back. Do I have this in the book, by the way? No, I don't. There we go. Perfect picture. Get on top of this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I really should have been saving the spiked bogo for this. If this is going to go, it's about to shake me off again, maybe. Yep, there it goes. I'm going to get off before it does and shoot it. Fall over again, please. No, that's not the thing I asked you to do. Oh, there it goes. No, it was just turning before it fell over. Okay. Fit more of these. Good. Thank goodness for this thing's durability. I'm gonna do the big slam. Did that stun it to make it fall over? Oh, it did. But I'm out of stamina. I'm just gonna have to shoot it again to make it fall over again. I missed. Oh, I missed. Come on. Oh, it's getting its arm back. No, I don't like that. Fall over, please. Not on me. Not on me. Okay. There we go. One more big twirly of these should pull it. Come on now. Be done with you now. One more. One swing. Okay, got it. And the last swing of the sledgehammer too. God, it's so tense because you have to play it so safe, which makes it seem like it would sort of chill out, but no, because it means you have to do careful, right? Sorry, that sounds ridiculous what I just said, but I mean every word of it. Right, let's go find that sword that I dropped. It's only got 1 or 2 hits on it, but since we've got room for it. I can't believe this isn't the end. But I guess they would have said if it was, right? They would have been like, you did well to complete the beginning trials. My god, it sure is a gauntlet. Obviously, it would be going much faster if we had more hearts, because we could just run in there. Swords a-swinging. Where the balls did I put that sword? Is this here? An arrow? No. Good thing we're finding all these arrows I dropped, though. Because I did burn through them more quickly than I was expecting on those bokoblins in that skull hut thing. Hasn't despawned, has it? They wouldn't be so cruel. Wasn't it right beside these 2 that we dropped it? Yes, there it is. Oh, wait, what? Can you not? Oh, you can't stasis these, so I was wrong to look for it with that. I should have been looking with the magnet. Okay, next floor then. Nothing that will do half a heart. We have things that will do more than that, but probably best not to waste it till we know what we're up against. Because you can heal in seconds anyway. Let's see it then. What is it? Level 7? That's not a round number. They won't end on that. Oh, no, that was it. Okay. Oh, phew. Is this just a rest spot, though? On around floor 7. So we go to the advanced ones now? Am I not allowed to save? Oh, do you have to do the whole thing at once, do ya? Shucks. I might still split it up into separate episodes anyway, then. But if they're giving us some extra stuff, unless this is just a rest area, but it's still the beginning trials. Oh, man. Giving us some solid weapons through it, though. And some supplies. Ow, eat my toe! Nice. Okay, right. God damn. So are there like 15 per the... Oh, sweet. Fish. Oh, man, there's all kinds of good stuff around here. You can actually make a few meals here. Is that a butterfly spa? No, that's just leaves. That spear is nice. I guess we'll drop the traveler's sword for it. Right. Okay. This might be... I didn't realize this is going to be so long. Just actually... Maybe it says in the adventure log how many floors it has. Man, maybe I don't know. Right. So we can make some food here. I can bring a torch also. what I don't know is if they're... Ooh, apple tree! This is rather pretty in here. It's weird how the lighting is... It's still got that creepy blue lighting. Or is this outside somewhere? No, those are those like fake blue lights, but they so perfectly simulate the lighting of a real world. In the game world, I mean. As in, this looks like the outside areas of the game do until you look up and realize that it's all a fake dome. It's a really cool effect, the way they've done the lighting here. What I was going to say with the torches, I don't know if it's going to get colder down with the lower we get here. I mean, so far the temperature's been pretty normal. If it gets cold, the torch is very useful. They would probably give us a bit more warning. Be a bit more obvious, I suppose. Right, and now the other question is, does it make more sense to stack the ones of defense together? For instance, these two are defense, so I can make a dish that has a fair bit of defense on it with these, and that would let me survive some nasty blows. Or I could bake them each individually and they'd each be some solid health regen. It does depend, and it depends on what I think they're most likely to do. So far, they haven't been, well... It started with all blue bokoblins, and then it went up to blue and black, and then some moblins as well. So I guess they are steadily increasing the... so they're sort of power scaling the enemies. Meaning, at some point, health regen will do me no good, because I will be one-shotted by anything. So I'm gonna go for the high defense, because we also have a number of smaller dishes that will do us health anyway. So give us a triple defense bonus for 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Right, okay, and of course heal us to full. For the rest of them, though, I don't think you'll get a double attack from just 2 mushrooms, so I'll just do each mushroom individually and each apple individually. Oh, I could probably have saved them for another time when we could have found another cooking pot, if there's going to be another rest area. So perhaps what that means is that there are 15-ish floors of the beginning trial, if this is supposed to be some kind of halfway point. Man, I was really overestimating how far we were. Well, nevertheless, we were reasonably well stocked now. I suppose I could eat one of these to heal to max. I'll see what we're up against in the next floor before I do that. Save now? You cannot save right now. What happens if I try to sit? Does it still say not a great time? Not a good time. I love that, because normally it says you can't rest while there are monsters about or whatever, just like in Minecraft, but oh, I didn't mean to break that tree. But I just love that for in this particular situation, it just says, not a good time. Like, ooh, some raw meat that I missed. Ooh, 2 things. Now, on the one hand, if I leave it like this, I could use it as bait later to lure them somewhere and distract them so I can get a stealth hit out. On the other hand, stealth hits are easy enough if you drop from above, and I'm gonna probably be desperate for the healing at some point, so I'll cook these up too. Ba-rum, ba-rum. Ooh, crit! Not that it matters especially. The 2 hearts of damn near fills me up to the top anyway. And just let me make sure I'm not missing any other fun little fleet lotus seeds growing in the water or anything like that. There's some bird noises. Perhaps there's something... Or eggs in a tree, maybe? You... I could obviously get more firewood from here, but again, I think we have probably enough. It seems like there are going to be trees more or less everywhere. I don't believe we need 2 leaves. I probably don't even really need the 1, but I'm hanging on to it in case there becomes an obvious point where it's needed. All right, let's do this. I'm ready for the rest of the beginning trials. I thought I was ready for them when I started it, but clearly they were not. They were much longer than I anticipated. Because most of the rest of the game, it's rare to find sort of long endurance kind of trials like this. Okay, so we got some Lizalfos, a lightning thing. Oh, there's water here too. Oh, bugger. This is gonna be brutal, isn't it? Whoa. Come on, this is not a way I want to lose hearts. Please don't make... I don't want to talk about it. Sorry, I'll climb it slowly. I thought that was a little gentler up at the top there. Right now, Lizalfos aren't horribly difficult to deal with face-to-face. They tend to be among the faster of the... Come on! Between bokoblins and moblins and Lizalfos... Stop falling off the other end! I tend to find that these are the faster of those 3 enemies, so they're not to be taken lightly, but I think they're not horribly tanky. Are these... What color are these counted as? Black, okay, so they're gonna be pretty strong, though. There's a blue one over there by itself. What? So they saw something... Oh, there's one there as well. This is tense. Oh, have they noticed me, have they? They might have done. Whoop! Yes, they did. Okay. Well, that sort of made that decision for me somewhat. There might be nothing for it but a good old brawl here. There isn't much in the way of the landscape. The landscape is not favorable to me anyway. And I don't want to be anywhere near that lightning one. Should we start with the blue ones just so I can get a feel for the attack patterns? Because it's been a while since I fought them. That's probably a good idea. What weapon have I got? Rusty broadsword. Sure, let's do it. If we find one of those monsters that's it's like an Octorok but in the ground, and they spit rocks bombs at you while they're sucking in, I think if you give them a rusty weapon, it sometimes spits out a better one. So that was not a side dodge. Whoops. So if we ever find one of those, that would be a good way to upgrade some of these rusty weapons we've got on our person at the moment. But as it stands, let me shut up and fight this. Sure. Do that as you will, my friend. Yeah. Ooh, ha. Wee. Oh. Schwonk. Bonk. The other one hasn't noticed this, the archer over there for the moment, which is good. Count my blessings about that. Alright, I managed to get a stagger there. Wait for you to get out so I can get another stagger. Oh, you quick. Side dodge that. I'm trying to side dodge these most of the time. Oh, this rusty broadsword's almost on its way out as well. And I'm really making poor use of the durability by repeatedly letting them heal here. Let's use the stupid axe. What are you jumping for? What, you were in a combo? I didn't know you could do that. Okay, I'll go for the flurry here, and I totally flubbed it naturally. Don't make me go near there where the archer is. They're gonna see. Oh, you can use the boomerang like a boomerang. I didn't know they were allowed to do that. Well, time to see. Does it bring you back to the beginning or just to the rest spot? I assume since you're not allowed to save in the middle, it brings you back to the beginning. Yes, it does. Okay. I'll shut up while we get back there then. Just walk sideways so we can place it. There we go. I'll be silent. We will get back to that room. I will do that a little better. But as you can see, that was a one-shot. So making a bunch of the small recovery items, if they have good weapons like that, a little less worthwhile, I guess. All right, you yokels, you don't get weapons. No weapons for you. Only bombs are in your future. Whoops, that's wrong. God, how am I? Cord is always like tangled on my hand. The hot swapping between bomb strategy is quite effective against these. Oh man, if these are the beginning trials, we're gonna have a hell of a time on the harder ones. Oh my god, there was an Endurance shroom in here. That must have burnt up the first time I did this, unless that's not consistent between runs. I'll probably give this one more go, and then I'll pick it up another day, because I wasn't expecting it to be quite so long. Even just the beginning ones, because well, I don't know this for a fact, but by the naming convention of beginning trial, it makes it sound an awful lot like there's gonna be multiple tiers of this, and that this is the easy one. Don't get too excited, boys! Those are the easy ones! In fact, even if when I get back to where we were, it's probably best if I keep shutting up, because considering how high the stakes are, probably the more focus I have, the better. So I might be a bit quiet when we get back to where we were as well. I'm glad this is a good challenge, though, because it's rather engaging, in case you couldn't tell. I consider myself highly engaged, and that's not a euphemism from afraid, although I am very afraid as well. The way the chest bounced. That was super funny to me for some reason. Boom! Now that I'm a little braver, this is going a bit faster. I'm just kind of rushing in and hacking my way through everything. Because we know we've done it before now, and sort of I'm back in the groove and all. You get spotted immediately in this one, so you want to be careful. God, these things have so much health with these garbage weapons. The TNT was really sort of necessary, and I had sneak attacks and headshots and stuff. I didn't know how lucky I was that first time. This one enemy has taken me like 6 weapons in like 3 minutes. Buggered that. I almost got punched in the face, which probably would have killed me. My goodness, what does it take with you? It's still not over. Go away. There we go. My goodness. How long did I want to know how long that one enemy took from the moment I hit the first blow. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna put a timer on the screen. That was wild. No, that's just how it goes when you have these kinds of weapons. I think the bombs really are pretty superior at this point. Oh yeah, that's way more. Not there. I had a moment where I was like, oh wait, if that's an explosion, maybe I shouldn't run towards that. And I was like, it's in slow-mo, what could happen? Sorry, I'll give it one more try today, and then I'll pick up recording another day for this episode. But I'd like to keep the beginning trial, the intermediate trial, and hard trial, which is what I'm assuming exist, separate in each in separate episodes, because it seems this is going to be not a trivial matter. I died very quickly. There's a weird thing, and I don't know if this is only in this DLC or if I just usually am not noticing it, but while they're in their get-up animation, they can't be knocked back by bombs, and it throws me. Sorry, that didn't count. I'll do one more now, and then I'll pick it up another day. Oh, do you suppose if I go in there with extra hearts, they'll maintain? I don't have any such things. Sorry there, Corks. Lovely, lovely village you have here. Hello! Just wondered if I might be allowed to make some radishes for the road. Mmm. Delicious. I'll be going now. Yay! So obviously I don't get to take any of the meals or anything with me, but if I were to eat it before entering... Yummy. Do I now get that bonus conferred to me for the trials themselves, or does it strip you of all effects you would have had upon entry? Yes, please. Okay, so definitely, even if I don't manage it today, that's something to remember for the future, is that you can go in with there even if your technical max is not that. I don't feel like that's cheating. Oh, this damn cord keeps getting in the way of my rune button. I feel like these are fair to have because I don't get to heal them if I mess them up. So my mistakes are still very crucial here. It's just that I'm not just a one-hit kill when we get to the 7th beginner stage. Give myself a bit of a leg up here. Or rather, remove a bit of this leg down I've given myself. I feel that it's still in the spirit of the run we're doing. That is, no upgrades. That was really cool the way I knocked them off that thing. Keep that in me, that was really cool. There are so few moments of me looking cool. You have to relish every single one of them. Include them, miss not a one. Actually, that time I was lucky that they didn't stagger that. They stayed in the same place and it made it easy to hit them. Oh, forgot that one spawned so close. Oh, yikes. I'm not really cut out for this adventuring stick, am I? If I get startled that easily. Oh, there are 2 in this room. I didn't even notice that the first time. Chest over there and a chest on this side. Shoot. I thought I didn't even have to jump that first time and I was doing it just for no reason. But apparently those ones absolutely do hit you if you don't jump. And it does 4 hearts. I have gotten hit by so many of those in a row. But the fire ones aren't good if you get hit by them. Well, I'm gonna say it. We didn't do as well this time as some of the other times. Don't knock me off. Well, I don't actually know how that brought me backwards, any of that, but goodbye. So, I'll see you another day. I am back. It's the next day. We'll give it a few more tries, and it'll be pretty quiet probably during it, because it's harder than I thought it was going to be. The rest of the game is so easy. We've never died in the rest of the game. Why am I up here? Oh, right. But I figure if I'm going to be teleporting around and stuff as the ban has been lifted, may as well do this right. Go grab ourselves some durians. No, don't you dare. Don't. Thank you. I'll have this Korok while I'm here, gathering these durians, because it's sort of tangentially related. 1. Well, that was 3 now. 4. I wasn't counting the first 2, sorry. 5. Which reminds me, actually, now while we're in the Korok Forest, we may as well upgrade our slots, because I hadn't been going there since we weren't allowed to fast travel. Going there would have meant actually traveling there, so I haven't upgraded our inventory in a while. And I reckon in this place we're going to want more melee weapons than anything else, so I'm probably going to upgrade them. 1, dum, ba-da-da-dum, 2, 3, bing. Oh, it's gorgeous, ain't it? I may as well just bump our shields while we can. Finally up to the luxurious number of 8. Plus 20. There we go. That's gotta be enough. It just has to be. It's actually a little less than I thought. Maybe the big radishes are better. I can't remember what the best one is. Nevertheless, you'll not see me complaining. That's good. Let's do this. And even when we get to the parts where I've already done, I'm probably going to be a bit quiet just because this absolutely demands my focus. Because I'm not. I don't know what impressions I give off, but I'm not the most level-headed type of person when it comes to times of strife. So my focus will be absolutely paramount. I don't know why I missed that so horribly. Don't talk to me. I didn't realize sprinting doesn't actually make them see you faster. So when someone thinks they see you, it's almost always better to sprint to get to cover before they actually... What? How did you see? That was behind a tree, you liar! Go away! The bombs really are the way because they're better than most of the sort of low-tier weapons we have at the moment, but you can also throw them while retreating, which is excellent. Or detonate them while retreating, rather. Save your good weapons for something bigger, like the Talus. I believe the fall didn't take that one out when the fall from down there took that other one out. I guess that's the fall plus my bomb. Shucks. It was a silly way to lose hearts. Alas. Mercifully, the moblins are stubborn enough to take me on one-to-one and not try and get their friends. Did that just miss? How is that possible? How are these missing? Oh, where did you come from? Why are you here? Let's see if dropping these metal crates on this thing does any damage worth speaking of. Not really. It's a nice stepping stone, I guess. Some arrows in my chest around here, that's good. And a box we could use for cover and or a weapon. I like the way this is headed. Nothing to see here. Just a moving box. Scraping very slowly along the ground. No, a person. I don't know why you would insinuate there's any such thing behind here. What you should check out, though, is... Bugger. That's not right. Yes, go look at that noise, and not the fact that I'm about to blow up this choo-choo and electrocute you all. Totally planned it. Okay, bye. Alright, we better just start mixing good melee hits here. The other one's gonna try and hit me in a sec here. Oh, I'm so glad they just missed like an idiot. This is getting nowhere fast. I have to bring out some better weapons. It's basically the only other kind of weapon we got, because those other weapons, the rusty halberd sucked. I gotta focus one down at a time, that's my issue. If I go back and forth, then they're just gonna keep regrouping. Trick is that the other ones will just gang up on me while I'm fighting one of them if I'm not quick about taking the first one out. Which is why the bombs were an effective strategy to some degree. I guess I could AoE them both that way. Thankfully these ones hesitate a lot before they fight with their spears, unlike the moblins. Other one, please. I got spat on. It's fine. There are worse fates. Why are you hiding in the water? Fine, I'll take a look at this one then. I gotta get you moving towards me and not the water. Because I can't follow you in the water. Shit! I just hit myself with that. Oh my god, I hit the wrong button. Alright, this is getting stupid. In fact, I might say it's got... I could have sworn the water did like a quarter heart before. What the hell was that? Ugh, screw this. What am I using these for? Just use the strong one. Don't ask me how that worked. Why does this weapon break after like 10 hits? I didn't say backflip, I said side dodge. You're so mean, game. How could you do this to me? Smash. Should have changed weapons. What am I doing? Alright, now that there's just one of you, I can use one of the weaker weapons. This is acceptable. Because you've nowhere to run, and no one to run behind. Why did that not make you flinch at all? I guess because you're still getting up. I'm trying to blow you towards the shore, but it's not working very well. I got your spear. There's that, I guess. Fishing harpoon? Cool. Let's see if it works on lizards. Now that I've got you in a corner, this is going to be trivial. Oh wow, it's not very durable, this thing. It was pretty sad. Well, that was a travesty. Holy moly, when do we get that? That's gonna be useful. First time seeing floor 8. I am unprepared. Oh, it's more of this. Okay, there's a Wizrobe. They can sometimes be alright to deal with if you just get a good headshot in. Not you! Bugger off! I was thinking about things and stuff. Nice miss. Nerd! I shouldn't have wasted my good bow on that. Use the rubbish bows on that, like this. That was horribly off. Nice, there we go. Second try. If it's just you two and then the Wizrobe, I don't mind that. That'll be much easier than dealing with like 6 Lizalfos and Bokoblins that can all swarm me and have group think. I'm going to have to nudge this chest very slowly over to this rock so I can use it because it's not metal, so I can't magnet it. Alright, that should be close enough. Let me open you, please. Oh. Alright, I can make ice pillars. What am I doing? There we go. This works for some reason. Nice. No, no. Oh, bugger. I really messed that up. I said, oh, why did it change the angle like that so hard? Oh man, I guess because I targeted all of a sudden, but that was a headshot. Oh, come on. Why are we being so mean today? Okay, I take it back. It might not be terribly easy to fight you when you're above the water like that, because you're regenerating while teleporting. What I need is a headshot so I can melee them, but that doesn't fly if they're in the water. I gotta lure them over here. You're gonna teleport over there. They're near the ground, that's good. Headshot, and now I'm gonna stasis you, and, what shall we do? Boomerang? Yes, this is a good time for this, I think. Just go ham with it, as many hits as we can. Oh, that did nothing. What the hell? How much health do you have? It's almost got it all back already. Jeez. Alright, better go with something a little stronger. Let's bring out this short. God, but the fact that it gets to teleport means it's already regenerating. Oh, it's not cool. It's not cool at all, Frodo. It's a quote from Lord of the Rings. Froze it again. Ah, oh, damn it. Thankfully, it's not really terribly able to hit us, but it's the regeneration that's the trick. Come on, you. I might be missing a really obvious and much easier way to be doing what I'm doing, but that's fine. Oh, thank goodness. I'll take that lightning rod, though. Bet that'll be useful for something. God damn. What the lightning rod will let us do is disarm certain enemies, which is good. But then, as they get stronger, they'll probably be able to one-shot me with melee anyway. God, that was rough. If I'd had a better vantage, I might have been comfortable going for like a few headshots consecutively, but even then it wouldn't have done really much anything unless I'd had this bow. And I think we want to keep that in good state. Right, let's see what's in this chest over here. Oh, I didn't end up using this. I probably would have been able to. For something good. Let's just see if there are any supplies in it. One arrow. Sweet. Silver bow. Hello, Dolly. Strongest bow we've gotten so far in these trials. Alright, let's see what fresh hell floor 10 is. If I was right, then it's 15, then we're not terribly far off here. We just got to keep a level head. Haven't taken any damage since those Lizalfos not so long ago. But if they're going to keep doing variety enemies like this, then... Oh, no, it's back to Lizalfos. Heaven help us. Why did I do that? I thought there was land there, I guess, is the explanation. But if I am not able to climb this, I'm going to drown and lose a heart. Okay, thank goodness. Please don't trip. Oh, fucker. My urge was to hide. And I think it was a well-founded urge. Is that a silver one? Oh, please say no. Why can you see this? Oh, well. If it's a fight you want. Nah, don't bring everyone else. Those are silver ones. How am I supposed to fight this on a boardwalk? Oh, come on. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna hide. Hey, whoa, oh, right, they can swim. What the hell am I doing hiding in the water? Okay, we've got, I guess, nothing for it. I gotta swim around and climb out somewhere else. Shit! I mean, what the hell was I supposed to do about that? Those weapons are just not enough to deal with silver anything. These are the beginner trials. That didn't look right to me. The natural region is absolutely murdering me here. Because even if I had, like, fought back those two silver Lizalfos that came after me right at the beginning there, they would have made it back in no time with the weapons I had equipped. And that was only floor 10. Of what I assume are 15 of the beginner trial. If it gets too hard, I'll probably just go upgrade our health a bunch and do it the normal way. At some point, it being fun is more important than my ego. I know that's rich coming from me. Oh, I forgot to eat the... Well, damn it. Okay, so I didn't realize that this is... there's kind of a thing, kind of like when you have the hookshot in the other games, where if you're targeting someone, you can't actually back off a ledge by accident, except for when you can. Okay, the rules of that are weird. And it keeps throwing me because I keep trying to hop off the edge of something and not being able to. Nothing like a little DLC challenge to teach you so much about a game you thought you knew. Okay, we did learn a lot about that 10th floor, though. No matter what, don't go off the pier. It'll probably be the last thing you ever do. And probably we'll want to equip our defense buff for that one. Either the defense or attack one. We need help anyway. I guess their arms can't be hurt. This is probably a stupid idea, but I'm very curious to see what will happen if I try and blow this towards this with a leaf. Ah! Well, that was sad, wasn't it? Maybe if I charge it up a bit. It's a step in the right direction. Kaboom! This sucks. Oh, actually, no, that's feasible if I do this. I caught myself on fire a little bit with that. Not gonna lie. Not that I really could lie about it. You all saw it broad as day. Well, don't care for how that's panned out. There's a fairy. Why? Since when? How? What luck is this? Please don't screw this up, me. I know you. You're very good at screwing things that are important like this up. Now would not be one of those times where that would be a good thing to do. Come on now. We're all friends here. Excellent. Most good. I'm happy about that one. Why couldn't that have shown up during other times? Is that just random, or did I straight up miss it the first few times? I guess I can see that with the heavy lighting effects. Well, that's a shame if I only got that the one time, and that was on the time that I forgot to eat the health extendy beforehand. Ooh, only 4 still gives you the max boost, which is good to know. Shoot, I could have mixed the bananas in with the razor shrooms and got a more powerful attack thing, but whatever. Now we have 2 medium ones. Nope, 1 medium, 1 low. Shoot. Well, that's alright. I probably shouldn't say this, but I didn't have especially high hopes for this particular run anyway. What I want to know is if I hit a Wizrobe with the gust from the Korok Leaf, does it floor them? Because that would probably make that whole bit easier. Just broke my own shield with that. Don't ask me what I'm doing, because I have no idea. This is what I wanted, to get you onto the shore. Oh, did they see me? They absolutely did. Bugger. The other one hasn't. The other one doesn't have any idea what's going on here. Somehow. I can't imagine how that came to be, but I'm very lucky. Oh, they figured it out. It wasn't even facing that way. Oh, I'm about to die. What am I doing? Getting in the water like this. How do they always end up in the water? Alright, I may not have any extra hearts beyond 3, but I still have got the fairy, so that might count for something in this Lizalfos fight in the next room. What I have to do is get that one who's all, shut up me, why am I talking when I'm supposed to be shooting things? The one who spotted us off the bat the first time, we want to get them gone, pretty soon. As in, within seconds of entering the room, we should get that one gone so they don't try any funny business with seeing us and such again. Got it just before it fell off. Please don't see this, please don't see this, please don't see this, please don't see this. No, no, no. Oh god. Come on. That's not how I was hoping that would go. Just open it. I'm actually going to nosh an attack up for this skirmish. Just as the low level one, because I don't suppose I'll use it anywhere else. So the more damage we do to this thing, faster the better. Alright, let's check if this does anything. Yes, that does stagger it, in fact. It's cool to know. Would be better if it were anywhere near I could do anything, but... Oh, why did I freeze it when it was in the air? Get my thing started again. Thing started charging again. That kind of is a headshot? Why? Using the better bow was definitely a good idea, though. Okay, there we go. That'll be you gone. That's probably excessive. Okay. Golly. Alright, now to remember, this next room is where it gets mighty funky. The two-hander will be useful, but unwieldy. The spears... The lightning rod we should use. I am somehow even doubtful at this point that the max defense buff will let us even survive the one hit, but I will put it on anyway when we get there. I think with the max defense buff and a fairy, and if I had actually had extended hearts, like I'd remembered to eat them, we'd have a much more fighting chance at this, but as it stands, it's going to be pretty bleak. Best suit up with our best one-hander. I suppose the ice could be helpful if we could use it to hide while still having a place to stand. That's plan B. I'll go for the person who sounded the alarm the first time. I'll just go to try and shoot them before they get a chance this time. Oh, shoot. Don't. Oh my god. Oh, it was too late. The damage was done. Literally, how the shit was I supposed to have gotten down the other side of it before they had a chance to do that? Damn, they're so fast. I didn't even eat the defense, damn it! I knew exactly what was coming. They were about to spit water at me, but... Okay, this works. This absolutely does work for stealth, though, and that one's kind of stuck for some reason. This could be excellent. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Fudge. Why does it only do 1/4 of a heart now? Oh, because my defense up, I guess. Okay, they can do that without stopping. I did not know that. I guess I'll have to get a headshot here, but not enough that I drain all my stamina and drown. Okay. I need a way to get them back up on the pier, because I'll never be able to fight them while they're just spamming the water things at me. Where, the other one is always all the way back there? Okay, now that they're actually going away, I might be able to lure one off and do some stealth, because, provided there's only the one of them, stealth is broken in this game. You can just kill them over and over as long as you have access to doing a stealth attack on them. You can stealth them to dead. I'll have to think fast, though, because my defense is running out. Although it's not going to help me from any weapon attacks. So it is helping me from the water, though. I guess I should be happy about that. Alright, if we're going to do stealth with anything, it'd be this, so I may as well get that out now. Man, if I survive after this, that's wild, because that was something right there, what they just did. Okay, what might we be able to pull here? Ah! Now that is an interesting thing. Might help us with some stealth. They're sort of looking out that way, but... No, much better idea would be to sneak around and stealth that one who has their back to the water. There's a chest over there, but I don't suppose it's going to be... I mean, what's going to be in there that would help us? Some armor? A bunch of baked radishes? Oh, that one pivots. That's a shame. I might be able to handle one of them in one-to-one combat on the platform, but not both of them. I'm gonna try and get on top of this thing. Please, climbing, don't fail me now. I'm just gonna try and get behind these boxes here. Plan my next move. Okay, I could distract... or at least, like, put myself a little thing over here. So I could hide behind it when I get up there. Of course, that's freaking this one out now, and they're wanting all about, but... Did I make anything stealthy? Oh, did I not find the stealth mushroom this time? Well, that's a shame. Okay, so that one's looking over here now. The thing is, I might be confident peppering them with arrows if I had enough bows and or arrows for it, but I have enough of neither to actually take them down from full. Alright, I'm going to wait for them to turn around. I'm going to try to stealth up behind them, but I think they're going to hear it pretty fast. And they're also deciding that they don't care to look anywhere else at this moment. If I can pull this with stealth, I'm absolutely going to try. What fresh hell awaits us in the next one. Right, looks like I better start using making some cover with the ice, I guess. That's not much of a sightline at the moment. But that box I put there is, so if I could do something like this, I could feasibly get up to that ramp without them seeing. They're not going to see this, right? They might hear me, but... Oh, are they coming to investigate? Oh, wait, hang on. You wouldn't want to do that. What would possess you to... No! Oh, God. Oh, I'm so loud with my climbing. Maybe if I just stay up here, they won't turn around. Okay. No, bad. Forget I'm here, please. Okay, they seem to have. I need to, first of all, just stop, and then I'm gonna move this a bit. Fix it. Ugh! That one hurt quite a bit, in all senses. Emotionally, physically. Yeah, I think it's probably a little random what shows up in theirs. In theirs? In those boxes and all. I might go loud this time when we get to that floor. Oh, but they're so fast with that damn the water spitting. But if I have my defense buff, it only does 1/4 of a heart. Stealth doesn't look like it's going to be much of an option because I Without any stealth buffs, I am just way too damn loud. Swimming, climbing, it is all too loud. Although, I suppose they're kind of only either facing... From the starting of that room, they're either facing left or right, so I might be able to just sneak up right beside them. And they have no... I don't know how good their peripheral vision is. I mean, they technically have eyes on the side of their head, but I think they're only programmed to see forward. Well, come on. It's the first time that's ever happened. Is it worth carrying on, or should I just reload that now? Nah, it's 2 hearts, whatever. Come on! How did that hit the roof? That's not the direction I was hoping for that to go. Oh, damn it. That's not good. No! Ah, why did that wake it up of all things? The rest of that didn't wake it up, and then that... God damn it. Ugh. Oh, if you shoot it, it falls over even if you're already on its head. Is that right? Nope. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. If you shoot it and you're not on it, it falls over. If you shoot it and you are on it, it does not fall over. Why does me being on it have anything to do with it whether they're not shooting it makes it fall over? I mean, I guess game design, I get shooting is supposed to be a way to get on it, but what the hell? Why doesn't it just make it fall over anytime? There's no fear. The fairy is back. I don't want to use the attack buff to make this go faster, but... shit, okay. This one's a little trickier, because it's probably going to fall forward into the water the second I stealth attack it. I'll stealth attack it, and then I'll try and get behind something so that when it has to come back up somehow. I guess, will it jump up, or will it take the ramp? I don't know. I'll have to try and figure it out. If it gets into an open fight, though, I'm just going to start chugging the defense buffs. Oh, this is also a ramp. Shit! I didn't realize that was what that was. Why didn't that count? Why didn't that count? Why didn't that count? Alright, well, don't be stupid now. There might be something worse ahead, but we don't know what, so chug the defense buff now. I'm not gonna hit the last... Oh, I hit the last hit by mistake. I meant not to, because that would knock them back into the water, which I didn't want. I guess I can just pepper it with arrows while it's in the water and try and avoid any water things it spits at me. Come on, you. Sure. Please don't fall out in the water. Oh, I'm dead if I fell in the water then. Ooh, lightning rod. Yes. It's in the water. Should be easy enough. Get a few hits on it. Well, I missed. Oh, shoot. Okay, maybe that's not the greatest idea. No, for God's sakes! Okay, I gotta drown myself quick before it kills me with one of those or something. I gotta drown myself and get back on the land. God, I did not mean to go in the water. That scared the hell out of me. Alright, where are you now? Oh, it's regenerated everything. Shoot. Well, better than me dying anyway. Just one heart. I'd have used the attack buff if I didn't think I needed the defense buff so desperately. Still got a fairy after this, so even though I'll have no health and no defense buff after this point, shit, we'll be fine, probably, he said. This is not the right weapon to have for this. Let's do that instead. I should not do the finishing blow, because I shouldn't let them get knocked back in the water, because that's tedious. It's fine, it's not moving around too much here for some reason. Gotta let him get back up though. Come on, just... Why do I not have my shield out, first of all? But second of all, whenever it does the water like that, so I can't respond quickly enough. It's difficult because it means that it gets to regenerate a lot. I said back! Why would you do side? No, god damn it! Don't go back in the water. There's so much health, they have so much health. And your weapons are so garbage. And they get to regenerate while they're swimming underneath that. Oh, get up here, you dense creature, you. It was actually about to let me go into stealth. I probably should have let it do that. Actually, maybe stealth would be way more efficient for our weapons at this point. Let's get behind something until it doesn't know. There's no way it spotted me from over there. How can this stupid thing be so smart? I'm not having a good time with this stupid floor. Okay. It's fine. I'm just gonna wait for it. It'll get back up there. It'll start looking at its patrol again. I can carry on with the stealth. Oh, you surely are gonna move like a step in from there. You're not gonna stand right on the edge so you get to fall in the water and be all but impervious to my advances again, are you? You are... You... This one Lizalfos, man. It's my new arch enemy. I can't believe you. Like, I can't even do the stealth thing because it's just gonna slide forward. And then get up and be like, oh, what was that? Regenerate all my health to full. Wait, it doesn't even notice. But it surely regenerated all of what I just did, right? Like, I didn't make any progress there that way, I don't think. Alright, I'm gonna have to do something reckless. I'm gonna have to stasis it and then just, dunk on as many hits as possible, preferably with the two-hander. Nope. With the spear. Desperate times and all that. There'll be more weapons. But there won't be more life if I get killed here. Whoa, it didn't last nearly as long as what one would have hoped. And this is, I mean, this Zorobo, I'm not going to have enough arrows to do what I'm trying to do here. Oh, shoot. It needs to be a direct one-on-one fight. That's how I have to take this thing out, because otherwise... No other route is just fast enough. If I can get it in the corner here, that would be good. Oh, it was in a combo. Why did it get to bring up its shield? As long as I can keep it out of the water. Well, never mind. And the worst thing is that the silver ones, it's like less than a second you have before they start regenerating again. No, it's about 2 or 3 seconds. Okay, get up out of the water. Get up out of the water. Oh, come on, you are... Listen, Rudy. I have a life beyond this game, you know? I can't sit here just breaking all my weapons on you till you decide to cooperate. You cheeky... Okay. New plan. What? I don't even understand... Okay. You... I swear to God, Rudy. Smartass you. Listen here. Alright. Do something like that, sure. Whatever you like. Now, let this hit you. Now, just hear me out here before I run out of... Why did I get to, like, jump in the middle of that? I'm gonna eat one of these enduring things. Keep holding down Y on pause. I said on pause. And then I'm gonna carry this combo on until this breaks. Do the same thing with the next one. And if you survive all this, Rudy, you're no longer invited to my end of Ganon's reign party at the end of this. That's gone. Oh, cripes. Now get out of the water, please, quickly. What are you doing there? I can't hit... There's nothing I can do about that. I can drop a bomb down, but it's just not fast enough, and it'll knock it out further to sea. Oh, come on with this nonsense. It doesn't even know I'm here. Why am I not allowed to sneak strike? Why am I not allowed when it doesn't know I'm here? Don't go in the water! Oh, you stupid thing! Oh my god! Don't you dare hang around. If he shoots me with water, oh my god. Fire arrows? It's not gonna have much use once in the water, I guess. God, man! Rudy, you cheeky bugger! That took my fairy, didn't it? No, I've still got the fairy. Thank the stars for that. That took all of my arrows, 2 of my bows, like 4 of my powerful melee weapons, and all my health and my defense buff. I cannot believe that that was a 1v1 that took away all that. They dropped a metal bow somewhere? Oh no, it was a tiny little one-hander. Okay, at least we get that. Goodness me. Say that my suffering's over. Say that there are only 10 floors. Because I don't know how much I can handle this, man. That was ridiculous. Because that one, I don't even know if I had... because the other ones, it's like I'm being more cautious than is palatable because I don't have very many hearts. But that one, I was slamming into it with all my strongest weapons. I guess everything but the attack buff. Oh man, but I can't shake. I couldn't use the defense buff and the attack buff on this one. Just because I'm almost positive that isn't actually the last one, as much as I would like it to be. If they had a safe point at 7, then surely there are at least... That's like the middle point, so there are at least 6 past that. With this one being the 3rd after that. It goes at least to 13, I must assume, but probably 15. God, man! I don't know. I don't know if I certainly don't have the strength today to do this again if I die here on this one of these next ones. So I have to be on my A game moving forward. Any other mob type, it wouldn't have been that bad. But the Lizolfos, they can swim and you really, really can't. And they have the damn spitting the water is like does how many hearts? Was that like 5.5? This is the beginner trial. Say there's like little to no water going on in the later trials. Oh, you can climb on these. That would have been easier for stealth, wouldn't it? Well, it would have been. I don't know. Well, I don't know about that actually. Now think about it. Might have been useful to keep dropping bombs down on them. I guess that's something to bear in mind. That's a nice bow, that is. I mean, I get that I kind of pretty hard bungled the stealth on that first one. I could have done that a little better, but I mean, once they fall in the water, the stealth is no longer a viable option. Man, the Lizolfos really are like the the bane of all of my other strategies. You can take out any mob with that sneak strike as long as you keep getting behind them, but these ones can survive in the water, so you can't get behind them at that point. Knocking them on any other mob into the water would be an insta-kill, but these ones are fine in water. Once you get far away, the other mobs are forced to either throw silly rocks at you or just come closer, but these ones have a ranged attack. Several, in fact. They've got their tongue, which is super fast. They've got their spitting water. At least these ones don't stab with the lances as fast, the polearms as fast as the Bokoblins do. Bokoblins are wild with those. The way the Bokoblins and Moblins both actually. They're really fast with how they can do it. Mostly the Moblins. Like there's no like startup. Like they just the second they're in range, it's like, oh, it's all water. Are you kidding me? How much water is involved in these trials? Well, there goes my raft. Oh no, it's tied to the pier. Good. Come on, there's no way you can see me from there. Shut up. I didn't even have any time to get to grips with everything. You're so mean. Okay, mercifully looks like mostly creatures that would not survive if knocked into water. So that's going to be a key strategy. The water is very deep, and I don't survive too long in water myself. Oh boy. Any use in trying to snipe this one from here with this bow? This bow is almost on its way out. There it goes. Alright, that was too far, so clearly we can make it. Let's try with the weak sauce bow. Get one watch person out of the way first would be the best way for this to go. Headshot, please. I want to knock them off. That's not a headshot. That's more like it. That didn't knock them off. Oh my god. There we go. I don't really like the idea of using this raft to get over there, to be honest with you. I'd much rather do it with Cryonis, so I can hide if necessary. When necessary. In fact, I think archery will be an excellent... thing to do here. Well, it's not like they're going to be able to hit us from here, right? They're not that accurate, I wouldn't think. And for some reason, I guess these ones don't have any horns to signal their friends with. So I can just keep doing this until I knock them right off. Ding! So long as my arrow supply holds out. Oh, come on, you. Just go off the platform. I positively do not have the arrows to be doing this with you right now. Come on! But I need this one gone, because they'll signal everyone else the second I get over there. Oh, thank goodness. With everyone else, I can probably do bombs just once I sneak up on... Does that one also have a bow? Oh, man. Listen, you... There we go. Okay. That one also sees. Okay, so beyond the ones I'm taking out now, it's just you bunch, and then you? It's the three Bokoblins I could take out, that's easy. You just throw a bomb there, and then because they can't swim. And the Moblins, I guess something similar will work. They don't exactly get floored by the bombs in the same way the Bokoblins do. Oh, there's a silver one up there, too. So I might need something slightly different to knock them over, but we'll see. Ah! I don't have the arrows for this. I'm gonna need them, but... Shucks. Ooh, okay, there we go. That was lucky. I bet there's some treasure in these reefs around here and all. And by reefs, I just mean collections of rocks. Ah, there's something over here. Let's have a look. So we gotta play this very smart, because I really, really would rather not ever attempt to do that double silver those Ulfos again. I mean, I assume it gets worse. I assume they're gold ones in the later ones, but I also assume that they're giving you more weapons to interact with them at that point. Or better weapons, at least. Which will do me fine. Shock arrows, wonderful. That's a total of 37 arrows. That'll be alright. None of those have a melee ranged weapon, is that right? I see a spear, I see a bat, I see a spear. And on the silver one... Where have they gone? You've got a club or something. On the stairs there, they've got a sword. Cool. So they're all going to be throwing rocks at us. I think even the higher tier ones, their rocks only do a quarter of a heart. This would be a bad time to find out I was wrong about that. Or that I am wrong about that. Oh man, please say it's only 15. What is this, 11 or something? Wait, maybe say it's less than 15. I guess I can just pull that chest from here, can't I? Not quite. I've left a few weapons around here when we were fighting. Could get you from here, yes. There are a few arrows stuck in there, but I don't believe I can climb up that high. I'd have to glide down from up there, which is gonna have to wait till these are all gone. Okay, more arrows, splendid. They know exactly what I want here. I mean, really, if they could drop some nifty armor or something in one of those, that would be pretty sweet, but you know I get the strong feeling that it's not going to happen. Alright, so this one kind of sees. I'm kind of sort of curious what they'll do when they notice I'm here, if anything. It doesn't look like much. Throwing rocks, it seems like they're doing. I guess I could bat those back at them, but it would be very slow and ineffective. Alright, what to do then? I'm gonna try climb this and start throwing some bombs down at them. Fortunately, if the rocks are only doing a quarter of a heart, I can actually counteract that with my food. I'm gonna push these crates so that I have some cover to stand behind, so that when they start throwing rocks, I'm not just subject to it. I think with the wind, I should be able to throw my bombs as far as their platform. Almost. And with a certain angle or two, that should be 1 or 2 in the water already. Good. I'll be able to pick up their weapons when we're done with this. Bang! Is that both of them in the water? Nice. Okay. Moblin's throwing rocks at me. Ow! Okay. Okay. Alright. I get it. Moblin, probably the best way to floor them would be with a stealth attack, right? Because they keep going back about their business once they learn that I'm kind of over here. Okay, gonna go over here now. I should be able to sort of dive tackle this one with this bomb and get them off that way. I think the bombs launch even the silver ones. If they don't, I'm gonna be in real trouble here. Alright. Works for me. Oh, don't come down and investigate what that was, though, because that would be detrimental to my dreams and ambitions. Okay. If I can get it when it's standing right over the edge and I sneak attack it, it should just crumple. And it doesn't really matter what I do that with, so I may as well do it with a weak weapon. Oh, it might land on the stairs below. That would suck. Oh, let's just check here. Oh, it's not really standing close to the edge all of a sudden. Well, why don't you look somewhere else before I move again? I almost promise you whatever you're finding down here is not going to be good to eat. Oh, well, I stand corrected. Sorry. Don't let me judge. Just go back about your business and such. The bombs don't really floor these ones, they just kind of flinch, so, it wouldn't be good for getting this one into the water. I'm not sure what all things you can do to floor them. Perhaps if I draw their focus by shooting this post, they'll go to the other side of the thing. No, they're just gonna kind of stare at it. Cool. Damn it. Maybe if I hit them a whole bunch with in stasis after sneak striking them. Let's give that a try. I can get them to I can sort of manipulate them to go where I want. Oh, now you're gonna walk over to just, no, stop eating the things you find on the floor. Why am I not, okay, I can sneak strike now. They're probably gonna turn around and see me if I don't. But I can run away if that happens. I'm gonna hold out hope they walk over to one of the other edges. Come on, you know you want to go to an edge. Oh, headshots, knock them over. Right. That's something to bear in mind. Alright, I'm gonna go for the stasis thing. Just hope it launches them that way a whole bunch. Nope, not really at all. Have they made me? Yes, they have. Okay, I don't think they'll be able to hit us from here. Nope. And they'll go back about their business in a moment. Okay, that was a bust. Find some way to lure them right out to the edge. What if I shoot an arrow right at the corner there? They go to investigate the sound, and then I shoot them in the face? Might work if they actually go up all the way. That was bad. That almost worked. Come on! Maybe if I do some lightning arrow, that'll sort of keep them staggered for longer. And give us some luck in that department. Oh no! What am I doing? Oh, they're coming down, interesting. And going right back up. Shoot! Okay, because I probably could take them into hand-to-hand with the weapons we have here, but it would take, like, all of them. Oh, do I still have that leaf? Now there's an idea. Oh, I should take that bow in a minute. I'll loot everything after. What is with all the wibbly-wobblies in the water there? Oh, there's a spear, I see. Ooh, a shield. Fun. Hey, whoa! This is new of you. Get off the thing. Get off! Get off! That's not working at all. Oh, they probably heard me walking, that's why they came down to investigate. I don't know for a fact that the leaf, floors these things. Oh man, come on, don't let me mess this up now. Oh, I should eat an acorn. Yeah, absolute peak performance here. I almost used the fairy. That would have been so sad. I guess with this high wind, it probably won't even notice the leaf. It'll be like, what a nice, lovely breeze. Well, it doesn't really go very far, does it? Oh, they're going right over the edge. Away with you! Oh, that they didn't care at all. Oh my god. Oh, and I'm... No, don't. Oh, Jesus. I wasn't able to run away and paraglide at that point because I had run out of stamina. Oh, man. Oh, God! No, not like this. I don't want to drown here because it'll bring me back up there. I gotta get to my ice. Oh, man. This is some kind of stress, I tell you. I gotta say, I don't recommend doing this with three hearts. Alright, if that's out, there's gotta be some way to get into the water. I think it's gotta be a headshot while it's near the edge. Or a headshot from a very particular angle. It takes a bit of perseverance, this does. I'm just gonna be burning through some arrows. I'll probably better use some fire arrows, because I'm not gonna use tons of them anyway, and... although their damage over time is quite helpful in this situation. Okay. I can do this. I'm gonna keep the leaf on just in case I think of something to do with it all of a sudden. I'm gonna try that thing I did a moment ago, except I'm gonna try and lure it to this particular side. Is that drawn its focus? I actually can't tell. I don't even know where it is. Anything metal I can drag into it? Ah, the one place where there are no metal boxes? You gotta be joking. Unless I already smashed one like an idiot. Oh, there's a chest down there. And a big honking sword sticking out of this. Can I shove it off there? Scare it off into the edge with it? No, I guess not. But that chest will almost definitely work for what I'm hoping for. But I'll take that sword. Don't make no mistake. This has to work. I don't mind this though. I don't mind the taking forever to find a solution to a problem. That doesn't bother me. I mind the redoing of things that I've already done over and over and over and over and over. Especially when they take like 2 hours unto themselves. That's an exaggeration. But still, point stands. This I like. This experimenting and finding some way to do my dark bidding. It's like, because I can at least bonk you with this. Which, it'll stagger you. I mean, maybe I could just end you this way, but... or sort of just bump you off the edge. Oh, well, I bumped myself off the edge, but it very quickly turned into them falling off too, so that was incredibly lucky. Did you see that, like, moment? There was, like... that was, like, some perfect sketch comedy right there, like, physical comedy. That was, like, virtually, like, Bugs Bunny-ish, where, like, we both fell and landed, and they were, like, just on the tip of this last splintering bit of wood, and we both had a moment where it was like, made eye contact. And then they fell. Oh man, okay, that means we have to check out some other awful challenge now. Let's just get all that we can from here, because there are lots of weapons around we haven't picked up yet. Ooh, and fruit. Which I hope floats. Here's two. Ooh, can you just climb out here? Perfect. This is some kind of soldier's halberd or something? Soldier spear. And this is a big old bat. Which I don't mind, because... oh, I'm not allowed to drop stuff while you're in the water? That's weird. This one's on its way out. Probably best to swap it out. We're gonna find some other weapons. The big two-handers are good for if you have room to do a big spinny, but they're also good for stealth. All right, mercifully, even if I drown, it's only the 1 heart, so I could drown 6 times and just heal it all with palm fruit. I'll try not to, but I don't need to be so stressed about drowning here. I need all these arrows, clearly. All right, come on, just keep a cool head. We can get through this. I have just no idea what's going to come next, because each one's just gotten sort of bigger than the last. I assume there's going to be a Hinox at some point, but man, it feels like we're already running the gauntlet of all the enemies in the game. They're going to be doing a lot of repeats when we get to the harder trials. Man, I really hope it is just 6 on each side, so there are just 13 trials. I could really go for that right now. That's only 2 more after this, right? Because this is the 11th? I think so. Alright, I've left a number of weapons lying around. I think bows primarily are things that I left around. I've left around fewer than I thought anyway. Ah, there are some arrows. There's one. Bow, that is. Naturally, we've yet to look inside these as well. Some more fire arrows? Sure, are fine with giving us those. I'm sorry? Why did that bow do that just a second ago, or arrow? And what is that, pray tell? It's either the head of a spear or the bit of a shield. But I don't see the shadow. Oh no, it is a spear. Oh, there's something else over there too. Sorry, I know this is really kind of eerie, just like me silently going around swimming about and pilfering everything, but we absolutely need everything we can get here. There are a lot of parts of this that would be much easier with a more upgraded stamina wheel, but I think it's mostly the hearts that are the trouble here. For most of the rest of the game, I would almost always take stamina over hearts, but this is one situation where I don't think that's right. Alright, there's probably a few more odds and ends I'm missing, but I say we carry on before I lose my edge, as if I ever had an edge. Got a healthy arrow supply now, so no worries there. Well, for the moment. Until we find another situation where I'm going to definitely want to... What did I just see sparkling? Oh, the arrow I shot into the bottom there. Any chance of getting that back, you think? Sure. Just like that. We're safe until the next situation where we're going to want to just pepper them with arrows, and then we're going to be in real trouble. Okay, I gotta cite myself, because sometimes they'll just spawn you right in front of someone who will alert everyone else if you're not careful. Keep my wits about me. Second we're in here, I gotta observe. It's a Hinox! Okay. This I can probably handle. And this is 12? 12. Out of probably I would guess a maximum of 15. I pray 13. Okay. Does this one have any weapons on its neck? Yes. Maybe? I think so. I don't usually find the Hinoxes too bad to deal with, especially as you can shoot them in the eye for good damage and stunning them. But they can fall over onto you in ways that you don't always expect, and that can be rough. Well, there's not really much for this other than to just sort of be brave and sort of keep a good distance. I'm just gonna open it up with some arrows. Got it in the head. Can go in for some melee hits here. Not many. Oh, I hit the wrong part. Oh dear. Eye again. They do have a lot of health, but that's their real big, only big advantage here. It's a big good way to get rid of all my other weapons that I'm not using too much of. Also, I don't have too much room to run. Also, oh god, and if it does something like that and catches me unawares, it'll be bad. Keep poking in, and run out. Keeping my distance appropriately. Stun them again immediately where possible. Come on, bow, what are we doing? Oh my god, why didn't it take out the bow there? Jesus. Target, oh. God, not now, man. This is not a time for mistakes like these. Or weird things like these. I swear I pressed those buttons that I was trying to press. Okay, better not to target it if you're trying to shoot it in the eye, because you can aim higher if you're not targeting. Okay. What melee weapon now? Why does it just say trial of the up there? I don't know. Oh, my bow broke. That's why everything is confusing. Ah, I covered its eye. Smart ass. Don't. Oh, you cheeky bugger. It has to bring it down to melee attack me, though, so as long as it's doing that, it's not melee attacking me, which is good, I guess. Come on. Earbud. I'm stressing out so hard right now. I'm gonna eat my speedy thing. Just don't want to be anywhere near when one of those melee attacks strikes. Oh, I almost got the eye. Come on. There we go. We're gonna get some good weapons out of this, so I don't need to worry about the fact I'm smashing these ones up too hard. Move your hand. Oh! If I could not be a terrible shot for 2 seconds, that would be great. Melee weapon. Okay, let's go right the second it gets up, so I have a moment here to just get next one immediately. And then back up, and again. No! How did that not count? Oh, come on, you. Fine then, I'll just launch more arrows. And that's it, okay. Beginning trials! Oh my god, man. I swear I'm gonna go loopy. I'm losing it already. This is so scary. But you know, now that I think about it, last time there was a fight, a big boss like that. Like a room where it was just a boss and nothing else. It went right to a rest spot after that. So perhaps that was the last one, and 13 is the end. I'd really like if that were true. Please say this is the end. Oh, and we're definitely gonna want to pick up some fruit while we're here. Not that I suppose, again, it'll do much unless we're taking minimal wounds here, but there's no time to be picky about what we do and do not take. Just take it all. Well, I mean, unless we only have room for certain things, and then absolutely be picky. Only get the good weapons and all. Speaking of, we should check around the edges here and see if there are any treasures submerged or any such thing. The Hinoxes, they're not usually that bad. I think we had that under control. It just, oh man, it's so scary when you launch a shot that you think is gonna hit in the eye and stagger it, and it just whoosh, it blocks it, and then you're just like, wait, I'm in melee range now because I ran up to get in melee range. Still got that fairy, but I have a sense that if anything's gonna hit us once at all, it's gonna be something that'll hit us multiple times anyway. So the fairy probably won't save us. You know what I really hope is there's not another restroom and then like 5 more floors. I hope they keep this somewhat self-contained, these trials. Oh, doggy. But I mean, so you know what? Really, honestly, as long as it's not one that's in a big water fortress, I think I can handle it, no matter how many big swarms of enemies it is. It's really just Lizalfos that kind of shake me and throw off my normal patterns. Okay. What's next then? I suppose we won't find any Yiga clans people here if this is like a trial made by the gods or whatever, because the Yiga are followers of Ganon. Although, that said, oh god, is this a fight? That said, it's possible that, I mean, I guess there are other disciples of Ganon, aren't there? To the chosen one, to the one chosen by the Sacred Blade, I commend your efforts in this trial. You are now strong enough to wield more of the Master Sword's power than ever before. Courageous hero, chosen by the Blade. Take hold of the Master Sword. Okie doke. Uh-oh. I don't have to pull it out with the hearts thing again, do I? Because that would put a real quick stopper to this. Oh god, this is so cool! Look where we are and everything. What's up there? Looks like somewhere you'd find one of the monks. But does that mean we've finished the beginning trials? I sure hope so. Oh, it's a cutscene, thank goodness. Okay. Okay! Beginning trials over? We did it? Oh, thank goodness. Rudy! You rambunctious little lizard, you. Ah, I can't stay mad at you, Rudy. It's your eyes. They're somehow always looking into mine. Oh, God. So is it just beginner and hard, or is there beginner intermediate hard? And for all of them, do you have to lose all your gear and stuff? Nevertheless. Whew. What do we say about that? What's going on there?
Ah, you have finally returned. You look stronger than when last I saw you. The Master Sword you wield is now more powerful than before.
That's up to 40 now. Sweet. Link's conquests in the Trial of the Sword have amplified its splendor.
If you desire still more power and wish to retry the Blade's test, once again place the Master Sword in its pedestal.
First, I'd like to save... Oh, thank goodness we managed it. So, that's for sure all we're doing this episode, I want to be clear. But I just want to understand, how is it just like, are there just two, say? Middle trial, beginning, middle, okay, so there's going to be a hard one as well. Okay, and we get to select between them, that's cool. I just want to check, is the middle trial the same where you lose all your gear and everything? Because that's the real hard part, naturally, in case it wasn't obvious, but... Well, do you know what, let's just give it one good old try, shall we? Yep, no armor here. Whoa, interesting.
To the Blade's chosen hero, in the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial of the sword. You must acquire still more power to wield the true splendor of the Master Sword. You must fortify your mind, body, and soul by eradicating all obstacles that appear in this realm. In this illusory realm of sacred mystery, anything can happen. And all that you obtain here will be lost upon your return to the reality you know.
Right, okay, so it's the same dealio, more or less.
Chosen hero of the Master Sword, overcome the trial of the sword and claim the blade's true splendor.
It would be my preference, slash hope, dearest and darkest, that they're all only the 13 floors or thereabouts they have to deal with. Okay, this is an interesting one so far, so let's just try and floor everyone, get everyone flying off the edge where we can help it. We've got no weapons to start us off with, but we've got bombs and such. The updrafts are making it sort of difficult to use them, but nevertheless, I caught that axe right out of the air. Ooh, club. With this updraft, do you suppose it would be easier to throw this bomb as far as them? Let's give it a try. Oh, I can tell they're going to be it feels like they're going to get really interesting now, which I appreciate all these levels and everything. It's much more interesting than just being dropped into a big square room with everything noticing you at once. That's for sure. Oh man, they're only just beginning. Okay, I'm actually pretty renewed in my vigor about this. At first, I was worrying that it was going to be really all a sort of a slog like that first one was, but sort of getting the feeling now that it won't actually all be so boring or bad or lame. I can't really get right up here with this, can I? Anyway, hello. And such. Bang! Yes, it's much harder to hit them with the updraft going here, but... Ow! Get off the thing! Get off! That way, please. Thank you. Don't hit me! Will it fall on the ground if I drop it, or will it just go up then? Whoop! That works anyway. And off the cliff for you! Good thing they gave me a two-hander off the bat. Yeah! Wonk! Even if it is the silly axe. That works for me. Naturally, I don't get any of your weapons, but... Sucks to be me. The little bits of food just raining down from the sky. We'll just give this one try, and then we'll come back and do it another day, I suppose. Because I doubt I'll get it on the first try like this. Right, probably best to wait till we've got a cooking pot or some other better means of healing here. And because this axe sucks, I'm just going to use it to smash these open, because doing the bombs here will probably get me killed more than anything. Because it's with all the updraft and everything. And I'll throw the axe to get that up there. Think I have enough height with this to get there? Yeah! Nope. Probably able to make it with a bomb. Bang! I broke the chest too, didn't I? Got the bow though. Oh man, I'm quite happy we were actually able to finish that first one today. I was worrying it was going to be one of those things I came back to for several days, and it got really like grueling and horrid. And this one looks like it's going to be really cool already. I hope they're all this interesting, all the maps henceforth. And it looks like maybe they're not actually really upgrading the rank of the enemies too much. It's more about the situation you find yourself in with regard to the enemies. I guess we'll see. Tons of arrows we've got so far. Onward then. Let's see what's in this next room. Oh, is it all gonna be stuff like in the air like this? Oh, this is cool. Oh, people have spotted me rather quickly. Did one of them just toss itself off the edge coming after me? Oh, bugger. Oh, that's not good. With all this high wind. Oh, whoops. I was going to say it's getting difficult to... oh, I don't have a shield. 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 Go away, please. Nah, I've just knocked you closer to the... Damn. It's fine. I can just take this out from here with this. Oh, there's a mage, is there? From where? Oh, right in front of me. That's where. Oh, you're still here. Hey, it's better if you go You don't want to be here when that thing starts setting everything on fire. Well, I will say one thing about these good old woodcutter's axes is they are hardy. There's an arrow just kind of floating here. I better eat some meat now that I've got these. That's basically all these for, just normal health things. Oh, hey, wait, what are you considering to be a good idea? Launching meteors? No, I think that's a bad idea. Well, they can increase my temperature by doing that too, to the point where I start dying of heat stroke like that. Oh, there's more than one mage. Do they die forever if I headshot them and they go into the abyss? I guess we're about to find out. Oh, wow, there's still a meteor storm here. I think they did die. Oh, well, that makes this easier, doesn't it? Which you'd think since they can teleport, it wouldn't really be a problem for them, but whoop, that was very bad. Oh my god, I almost fell off. Well, we're already getting through this much faster than we did the beginning trials, I'll tell you that much. But it's obviously everything's a different ball game when we have the no upgrades like we don't. Or like we do not have. You know what I mean? I love the design of this so far. Because you don't really get too much chance to try out aerial combat exclusively. It's like once during one of the Divine Beast missions and sort of any other time you have the stamina for it. But with this, to have a bunch of updrafts constantly going so that you can sort of mix it in with your play, it just makes it so much fun. This is a well thought out DLC so far. And obviously every time I knock one of these clean off the edge, well, that was our try. I don't get their armor and their weapons anyway, but that was the beginning trials, and we'll be taking on this whole thing next time we tackle Breath of the Wild's DLC. So, next episode of Breath of the Wild's DLC will be the middle trials, and ideally, assuming we can do it, the big expert trials will come after that. So far, this is easier because I can one-shot anyone if I whack them off the cliff. No one's been impervious to that. But that's all for this episode. Next video going up the channel is going to be some more Verdant Wind Assassins, I do believe. And that's all to say about that, really. Hope to see you there, and hope to see you in the next DLC one whenever I do decide to do it. I'm not quite sure. It'll probably be a few weeks, because this, given that was about a 5.5 hour recording, including yesterday, it's probably going to take me some time to edit, so can't do too many of them too close together, but this is hype. I can't wait for the rest of this. And that said, thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's going to be out of here now. Peace!